Wolverines.
Good evening and welcome to Saultsports.com, Truos Radio's presentation of the Superior Heights Steelhawks versus the White Pines Wolverines in Sault Ste. Marie High School football. Thursday night under the lights. We got a great tilt here. Scott McPherson bringing it to you with Coach Ray Bazwa here, and looking forward to a great kickoff here. Coach, what do you plan to see?
Well, you know what? I think I'm going to see a lot of the same things we saw from these two teams the last time with a little bit of improvement. I know White Pines is getting a few of their injured players back, and I think the same thing with Coach DeSando's players over there. They're getting a couple players back in the stable, and they're going to see what they can roll. I think both teams are going to try to establish a little bit of a run early here. The wild card for Superior Heights is quarterback Goche there. He's never scared to take that ball and get those extra yards, built a lot of speed like his old man, and I think the White Pines team is going to establish that run and blend in a little pass, and just like senior football, it's 3 down, and it really changes. It's not as good as let me rephrase that. It's not the same as what the junior loop is, because they only have a couple of downs to get that first down, so you got to really blend in that pass a little bit more. So
a duo of McCorkle
and again the talent level after a couple more years of experience brings that passing game to the forefront, and like I said, with a 3-down football system,
Coach to kick off for
fewer downs to get 10 yards to roll the sticks. So as we get ready for kickoff here, we got Dakin and Goche doing the kicking duties for Superior Heights, and the White Pines Wolverines will receive. Of course, White Pines looking for the first win of the season, and they're well poised today, like you said, with a few returning from injuries and some a full roster here. They're looking for some great things.
And you never know with Coach Sliver over there with his special teams prowess.
There he is, looking the onside kick. Ball is down, hits the ground. Number 4 to collect it.
Nicholas Ludet.
Nicholas Ludet
with the on it. That'll be first and 10 White Pines.
With the jump on the ball after the fumble. So again, they're trying a little trickery, but
36-yard line.
White Pines to take it from the 36-yard line.
Be interesting to see how the interest on both teams have, how much they've got better over the course of the last 4 weeks, and looking for some good things here, good football. And
we spoke earlier in the junior program about how those two teams have both progressed and shown a lot of improvement so far, and as Garen Pine takes a snap under center, hands it off to number 2, Keenan Busno.
Hands it off immediately.
The progress, obviously, at the senior level, also halfway through the season here as these teams get used to the new systems, and
with the
juniors move up to the senior ranks and learn the lay of the land up here. A gain of 2-3 on the play for Busno, bringing up 2nd and 7. So Karen Pine back solo, hands off to number 4. Nice stop in the backfield by number 8, Colt
Yeaman. A bunch of Steelhawks, but we do have a flag on the play at around the 40-yard line.
Flag is on the play, so we'll see.
There's either an offside. Referee Chow threw his flag there. He's going back to let referee Grev know what to call.
Cal Peterson
in and help with the Steelhawks. So.
For Superior Heights.
And they're calling for green captain, so I'm betting it is an offside on Superior Heights.
Offsides will give us enough for the first down, so. White Pines with a nice little march, aided by the penalty. We'll get a new set of downs here. Up 5, my mistake, so that'll be a 2nd and 2 from the 43-yard line, 44-yard line.
Neshoba Moore was in as captain to give the confirmation of the penalty.
Moves White Pines up. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Pine back in the backfield, rolls out, screen, or dumps a pass over to number 4. Ludet.
Pass goes to Ludet.
Nice job to get enough for the first down.
48-yard line, and a first down for the White Pines Wolverines.
They'll continue the march on the 48-yard line.
Yeah, Coach DeSando's not going to be happy with that penalty. You're giving them 3 yards and just on a lineup.
For Superior Heights.
Yeah, it's one thing if it's an aggressive play but just to be lined up, you put yourself at a disadvantage right off the hop, and obviously White Pines capitalizing, gaining a few yards with the dump pass over the top. Marching
Busno
on
with a
here.
good hard run
Busno
up the middle.
carrying the
Good
ball
for
for
about
White
6
Pine
yards.
Wolverines. Gain of 6 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 4.
Michael Weiss with the tackle. all by
Michael Weiss
himself.
with the tackle for the Steelhawks. And for those of you that are not familiar with the senior loop here, we got a battle of 2 great quarterbacks here. We got Garen Pine, number 1 for the Wolverines, and Dakin and Gauthier, both able to execute and maneuver these offenses, and look for big things from them this year, or this game. All right, nice dump off to number 51. Is that Dave Nolan?
Yeah, that is for
Quick
sure.
little pass, 51.
And again, Dave Nolan, another
Stephen Day Nolan.
usually called on in the
Close
defensive
to
side,
first down
but
yardage.
obviously a player, nice reception there, able to get forward. And
Tackled by number
another
6,
first
Will
down.
Madaw.
Will Madaw on the tackle for the SaberCats. And again, we talked about during the junior loop, and usually White Pines with a little bit of a leaner bench. A lot of these guys going both ways, and Steve Day Nolan, obviously no exception to that. Steve Day Nolan, 51. Look for him today, having a big game as well for these Wolverines.
Yeah, he's a critical member of their defense, and you showed him flash all of his offensive skills there.
All right, Pine again the shotgun, hands off to Busno. Busno out the middle. He could go for more. He's a nice job. Ball's hitting the deck. Ball looks to be recovered by
gets
White
first down
Pines, but
yardage,
they're
but the ball
showing
comes out, takes the
Steelhawks
tackle.
with the
Looks
return.
like it's recovered by
So recovery
Superior
comes up.
Heights.
Costly turnover. He had made his first down, and unfortunately that ball just squirted out, and Superior Heights was able to make
45,
sure that they
Michael
took
Weiss
over
comes
for him.
up with the ball.
They're giving Michael Weiss credit for the recovery. Offense for the Steelhawks takes
First
the
and
field.
10, Superior
And
Heights.
like you
from
said,
their own
a
39.
real shame because Busno had ran off a nice little scamper there, and probably had enough for the first down. Just the ball came loose and hit the deck, and tough break for the Wolverines. They'll have to hold on to that ball if they want to be a factor in this game. Gauthier with the ball, hands off to number 1. Russian out past first down territory, out to the 50.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what
Number 1, Ty Russian takes the handoff from
Coach
Gauthier.
Baswa has
Good
dialed up
11 yards and
for
first down
Superior
for
Heights. I know he was
Steelhawks.
disappointed to go away with the loss last time, and chomping at the bit to get in the win column here, so wouldn't be surprised to see him dial
Christian
up a few
Allsworth.
schemes.
Ty Couture with the tackle.
Ty Couture, the tackle for the Wolverines. Steelhawks marching. Ball hand off to Ty Russian again. Ty Russian breaks it outside. He's got some pursuit by the Wolverines. Nice stop by the Wolves. Michelle Moore jumping up in there.
Yep.
Perfect. Gain of 2 on the play.
Cameron
Nice,
Witten with a great little tackle.
nice play by Moore to
Good
saw
for
through there.
40 yards. Second and
We'll give him a gain of
8.
2 on the play. Second
2 yards,
and
sorry.
8. And again, if you're a fan of football, then you're a fan of Ty Russian and the way he runs, and he's got a little mean streak in him. And as my son would say, he runs like he's angry at the ground, and he attacks downfield and true north-south runner, and he'll let you know he's coming.
Well, got a note
Nice
here.
job. Nice play. Good choice.
Hand off to number 80, Cole Kahn. He
80,
goes for
Cole
11,
Kahn
12
on the
yards
play.
and a first down. 51, Stephen Day Nolan. 3, Tristan Holsworth with
Nolan.
the tackle.
And Holsworth in on the tackle for the Wolverines. So a nice job again by the Steelhawks, and nice play drawn up and well executed. Man in motion, leader, a back leading out and making a block on second phase, allowing Cole Kahn to get the extra yards on for a first down. So
Yeah, Coach DeSando, a lineman himself, I'm sure he's been giving a lot of his expert tutelage to those kids, and it's paying off for them early here in the game.
referee's just chatting with the yard markers. Attendance here, so looks like we'll get back on the page here. 6:44 to go in the first quarter. So it'll bring up 1st and 10 from inside the Wolverines' territory, about the 48-yard line. Aiken and Gauthier back in the shotgun. 2 backs. Hands off to Ty Russian. Ty Russian gets a block. He gets it out to the outside, and he's looking to run over some defenders.
Hand off to Russian. He gets
Nice
about 13
stop by
good yards.
5. Ethan
Where
McCorkle,
he's met by
but
number
not
4,
after a
Logan.
gain of 12, 13 yards.
He gets some help with number 5,
Yeah,
Ethan
Nicholas
McCorkle.
Ludit was in there giving him a hand, and Russian's
Still a
off
first
to a
down.
great start. He's getting some great yards. It's looking like a replica of the early game this afternoon.
And of course, with Russian, you're going to have him kind of taking on all tacklers and wearing them down. So McCorkle got the worst of that one, able to make the tackle after 13. But as the game progresses, those hits are going to add up. And nice job by Russian to get that first down. Backfield empties out. There's some motion. He rolls out. He's got a man, but he's going to elect to. Oh, he delivers the ball to Kahn.
Goche rolls
able to
out.
hold
Pass
it.
intended for Cole Kahn. Great defensive play.
Thought Goche was going to tuck it away and run and try to get a few yards. Saw Kahn downfield about 5 yards and just unable to squeeze that ball.
Yeah, and credit to Rowan was lucky on the. He was standing right there and he swatted the ball away before he could make the catch. So.
Oh, good. Didn't see the hand come in, but nice play by Wislocky to make the stop. It'll be 2nd and 10. So. Goche back behind center, under shotgun. They're going to hand it to number 16. 16. Stevie Day Nolan, flag on the play.
16, I believe.
16 is Kalen Cuglietta.
We do have a flag on the play.
For the Steelhawks, got a flag on the play. We're going to see where that comes back. Like I said, Steve Day Nolan, but a nice job by that defensive front for Wolverines to get through. Neshoba Moore firing off.
Looks like we've got a holding penalty against Superior Heights, and
move them back.
It could move them back, or they could decide to decline the penalty and go to 3rd down. Yeah, they did, in fact. So.
That's a smart choice. Bring it up to 3rd down, decline the penalty. There was no gain or a negligible gain on the play, so it would have been
down.
Third and 9.
And about
3rd and 10. 3rd and 9. They called it on the field.
A little long for a field goal here. I know we've had some terrific kickers here, but this one would be definitely a 42-ish kick. So definitely you can see the punt team here, but you never know with Coach McLeod over there, the special teams coordinator. He's got a lot of razzle-dazzle in that pocket of his, and you never can expect anything from him.
And Chase Meyer doing the kicking duties, stays home. And it's a weird kick, 15 yards gain, but they blow it down for safety reasons. So
very high punt.
So it looks like White Pines will get the ball from about the 25, 28-yard line. We'll see where the spot is. Oh, we got a flag there.
So we're going to see if White Pines can get back to that, what they started with, doing a little bit of running and, blending in a little bit of pass. So.
All right. A little confusion down here in the stands. The fans getting a little exuberant. And
it's they come and pay their $5 to yell and play and not even watch the game. It's pretty interesting. So.
They were worried about me swearing, and meanwhile, the spectators getting in on the broadcast. But
Arthur Vincent with the carry.
Thanks for joining us on Saultsports.com.
And a little bit more.
Vincent with the carry there, I heard.
Yeah, you know what? Last week they blended him into the running game. He's usually a defensive end for them, but he got the ball last week and he made a lot of really good runs. So
perfect.
Hats off to them.
And that's probably one of those things where you see coaches rather see in practice something that kid playing the defense, and he gets a chance to rep in practice and actually catches the ball or shows some speed or something on the defensive side that makes somebody want to give him a chance. And nice to see Vincent making the best of that option and that opportunity, and having a great carry there. It looks like that was enough for a first down, and 4:05 to go in the first quarter. White Pines are looking to march down the field 60, 70 yards and hit pay dirt. So
yeah, it looks like Will Sayers off on his own steam over there. So good to see him back up again.
Good. And handoff is to 4.
Arthur Vincent tries to get around the corner.
Yeah, Nicholas Looted again on the carry.
Somewhere around the 30-yard line for a loss.
And again, we talked about it earlier as we saw the Wolverine go off the field. It's going to be a war of attrition and seeing how many guys can last and go the distance here, especially with a short bench like the White Pines Wolverines. But no excuses. They're coming ready to play. They're looking for their first win, and they're going to be out there at all cost. And looks like Pines back, scrambling, got some pressure. Nice job by number 6, Will Madaw.
Will Madaw comes flying in for the sack on Garrett
able
Pine
to sack Garen Pine.
for a big loss, and that'll set up third and long.
That'll set up third, and they'll probably be punting from that distance.
Yeah, I don't think anybody picked him up. He just ran right through free to the quarterback, and you're not giving him enough time to get rid of the ball. And, when you got to get that 10, 12 yards for the first down completion, you got to protect your quarterback and let him give him time.
Yeah. And Pine happy to bounce up from that one. Took a pretty good lick. Windsor coming in full speed there. So it looks like
Neshoba should be kicking.
Neshoba back to kick. Nice snap. He better get a bounce. Gets a nice hop out to the 50. There's Cole Kahn. He could take it back the rest of the way. He's still on his feet. Ball's on the ground. And we'll see who recovers. By the celebration, we're going to say that it goes to the White Lions Wolverines, which is
ball comes out
exactly what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you know what? Unfortunately for the Superior Heights team there, that ball, two of them got put out, and
we do have an injury.
We got another player down for the Superior Heights Steelhawks.
And again, on a day as clear as today, you can't play in the wind, you can't play in the rain, but two balls are hitting the deck already, and there's a few fumbles in the earlier game, so those little mistakes you got to tidy up here, but let's hope the injured Steelhawks will be okay. And
ladies and gentlemen, we need to clear that vehicle out by where the ambulance comes in.
And 0-0 your score in this heavyweight battle between these Steelhawks versus the Wolverines in senior action, Sault Ste. Marie High School football, where we have an injury timeout here. But
this one looks a little serious, Scotty. There's
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pause.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our senior tilt here between the Superior Heights Steelhawks and the White Pines Wolverines. We join you back in progress here with the White Pines Wolverines taking the ball. It's Keenan Busno rambling forward about 8 yards on the gain.
Busno gets out to about the 35-yard line.
35.
Great run.
Brings up 2nd and 7. So,
out of respect for the young man from the Superior Heights, we're not going to be divulging his name this evening, but we wish him the best in ambulance season. Thankfully, with referee Greb, very experienced, and the ambulance staff, they got him on the way to the hospital to get looked at.
Absolutely. Again, we wish him the best and hopefully a speedy recovery. And I'm sure his teams will be playing for him today. And
a little bit of a low snap.
Looks like
hand off to Busno. He gets
ball
12 yards
headed
before he
to
takes it
Busno
down.
for a gain of 3. Looks like it might be enough for the first down. Let's see on the spot here.
Yep. Referee Chow has indicated, yes, sir, first down.
All right.
Gavin Nye again.
So again, if you're just joining us, we have 2 minutes to go in the first quarter after an injury delay. White Pines Wolverines starting with in their end zone and moving out to the 38, 1st and 10 from that 38-yard line. So again, a little bad snap there, snared by Pine, able to hand off forward to Busno for about 3-4 yards on the carry.
Usually Keegan Dayton's pretty reliable with those snaps, and I don't know, maybe just making a little bit of an adjustment to get them snaps up.
With the tackle for Superior Heights.
Yeah, we'd noticed that a couple of low snaps there.
Pine's
been doing a nice job bringing it in, but 2nd and 9 on the play. That's a better snap. Pine out, delivers to man on the run. Keenan Busno is able to make the catch. One nice block to spring him. They're going to call that a tough call, tough break on a beautiful play by number 13, Rowan Zlocki. But that ball will come back after the first down, though, so
on the 38.
It'll still be White Pines' ball, but had a chance to take it for a long gain.
Yeah, he definitely didn't need to make that block, and I'm sure he's going to get coached up pretty good on the sidelines there. He cost his teammate quite a few extra yards because he had him beat, and he didn't really even need to throw that block. So
what you call in football the old decleater, right?
It sure was.
Yeah, lifted him right off his feet, and it was a little late seeing the play. Was it a penalty, though?
Oh, 100%. You can't hit a defenseless defender, so it's a rough play call from the referees, and they're going to move him back 15, I think. It's already was past the first down when the flag happened, so it'll be first down from wherever they spot the ball.
First down, back 15 before the foul.
Okay, so as Coach referee Greves indicated, they take the ball where the offense occurred, and then they march it back 15 yards on the penalty
from the point of
and it will be another first down for White Pines, but instead of deep in their territory, it'll be back in White Pines territory at the 48. So
yeah, the blindside block's going to get called every time now in safety of the players, right?
Yeah. Again, I was watching Busno with a nice run down the sidelines. He gets the ball again, just tackle for a loss. Possible 4 yards on the play, bring up 2nd and 14.
Colt Yeaman, number 8.
Yeah, Colt
tackle.
Colt Yeaman was in there quick, and he wrapped him up and cost him 3 yards on the loss there.
So, like we said, 2nd and 7. Fine, forced to roll out. He's got a man. He looks long, and if it's got his feet down, it's going to be a nice pass to him to show him more, and they've ruled it out of bounds.
He's no good. They're saying he was out of bounds.
Looked like he did a nice job tiptoeing there, but
wow, I thought he had that and reeled it in, but definitely it's on the far side of the field. And referee Maniaco made a call that he did not have control of it until he got out of bounds. So.
Did a nifty job snaring that, though. It looked like he pulled it in. Maybe he bobbled it on the way down, but it looked like a pretty special catch by Neshoba Moore. But falls incomplete, and looks like it's going to be 3rd and 7. Punting situation for these White Pines Wolverines. Neshoba Moore back to kick. That's a rough snap again, but Neshoba Moore is able to corral it. Get a nice kickoff. Kicks back to Cond. Con has it bounced 3 times. There will be no yards on that play.
Oh, Zlocki, another poor decision to
Great
not give
kick,
yards,
it
and
takes you.
going to give them some free money here.
White Pines bounce. We do have 2 flags on the play.
Beautiful kick on the Moore punt after a tough snap. Able to corral it and get it deep, but like I say, no yards are called on the play on Wislocky, so they'll bring that ball forward, and
No yard.
Steelhawks will start about their 34-yard line.
So that was no yards.
My bad. Looks like to be about the 29.
Against White Pines.
And again, those penalties we talked about in the junior game coming back to be a negative for your team, whether it's the Steelhawks or the Wolverines. So the team will probably have the fewest penalties, may end up winning on that advantage alone.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Bowser's not going to be really happy with that.
Taking Ngoche back in the shotgun. Man in motion. Hand off to Ty Russian. Ty Russian breaks through the line. Pouts forward for about a gain of 7.
Ty Russian with a decent run gets out across the 35.
Nice play
So
to get out past the
36-yard line.
35 to the 36. Tackled on the play by number 99, Landon Surratt. Of course, Surratt out for a couple
Landon
of
Surratt with the tackle.
games. They're glad to have
Number
him
99.
back. Warrior there on the defensive line, and obviously playing some great ball again.
Well, it looks like we're going to flip the field, and Superior Heights will be defending the south end.
All right. So for those of you joining us, or
That's the end of the first quarter.
keep
Then
you up
it's
to speed
sides.
on what's going on here. We're at the end of the first quarter after a little injury timeout. Score is 0-0, so a well-played game so far. Some great action. Glad you joined us here on Saultsports.com, True Host Radio. Make sure you stick around. We got a great game here. Thursday Night Lights. Pretty good crowd here at the Sergeant Fott Field House here at Superior Heights. Be sure to join us again tomorrow, where another junior-senior showdown happens between the Cora Colts and the St. Mary's Knights. 4:45 is the start time for the junior loop, and 7:30 is our kickoff for our official heavyweight battle in this senior division, featuring the 4-0 Colts versus the 3-1 St. Mary's Knights. So 2nd and 3 for Goche and the Hawks. Looks to roll out, dumps it to the backfield.
Quick hitch pass to Ty Russian.
Quick hitch to Russian. Not enough to
Gets
pick
back
up the
to
first
maybe
down.
the 35.
No, Landon
Actually,
Surratt was in there on the tackle, and I'm sure the White Pines bench is ecstatic to have him back. Stellar force down there in the middle.
Christian Holsworth, Nicholas.
Character
Ludic
kid for the White Pines Wolverines.
with the tackle.
And Troy Halsworth and Ludit assisting on the tackle. Looks like it's going to be a punting situation, 3rd down. So out goes the offense, and in comes the punting team for the Steelhawks.
Looks like special teams come out.
They mentioned Tristan Halsworth. Nice to
Okooko
see
and Moore back for White
Faye
Pines
and
as
Troy,
usual.
mom and dad, and Donna Laura, who's excelling in the basketball realm in
Chase
junior
Meyer
action
back
with
to
the
punt
White Pines
for
Wolverines.
Steelhawks.
A great talent and lots of great athletes, great people in that family. So
Oh, absolutely.
hats off to them, and thanks for all your time, Coach. Are you fired up? Nice boot. Beautiful kick. Unleashed. Looks like we're going to have a return. Neshoba Moore gives a block. Number 6. That's McCorkle. No.
McCorkle catches it. Run back of about 10, 12 yards. Before he's tackled by
McCorkle with a nice
number 20.
return, about 12 yards to the 42, 43-yard line. That's where the White Pines Wolverines will take over.
Yeah, you're going to see what
First and 10, White
Coach
Pines
Robinson
from
Wright
home,
has
43
dialed up
yard
here
line.
for this next series, and I'm sure they're going to try and build on those runs. Superior Heights made a couple of defensive changes there. I've seen them change their base defense a little bit and get players into position. So see what they got dialed up here today.
All right, to take over on 1st down. Quick snap. Ball to Busno, met quickly out of the
Busno
line.
tries to go up the middle.
44 for the Steelhawks.
He's hit immediately
Albert
by number
Perot.
33, Gavin Nye.
33, Gavin Nye, also
gain,
on the
that'll set up
tackle for
2nd
the
down.
Heights Hawks.
I'm not so sure they gave him the yard there. He definitely made it to the 44-yard line, and they marked him just back at the line of scrimmage.
So brings up 2nd and 10. Back in shotgun. Pine's got to step up. Pocket collapses, able to run it. He's got some room. He might have a chance to get the corner. Comes up to 21. And a flag on the play. That's going to be a rough play against 21, I believe.
Yeah, I'm
Daniel
pretty sure that was a horse collar that referee Corelli was throwing at, because he drug him down right by his jersey there. So that's going to be a free 15 more, I'm pretty sure.
And again, Pine, when you're not looking, he'll hurt you with the arm, but also pretty able-bodied and able to scamper out, and saw his pocket collapsing, stepped up and looked downfield, checked off, but nobody to throw to. Ended up running for a big gainer and enough for the first down. Add on the penalty at the end of it, and they'll be in a nice position to advance up the field and score the first points of the game.
Yeah, those are always dangerous plays, right? You don't want to see anybody get rolled up on their leg, and that's why they kind of outlawed that in the NFL quite a few years ago. Kids got to be careful, you know. I know they're trying to grasp and they're trying to grab the jersey there, but once you get your hand inside that collar, it's going to get called every time.
Absolutely. And there's been some serious injuries with MCLs, ACLs, MCLs, just rolling back and stopping your forward progress and hyperextensions and stuff. So obviously for the safety of the players, Keenan Busno on the run. And it looks like he can get out to the side. Nice scamper by Keenan Busno. Enough for the first down and then some. Nice carry by number 2. Nice job of holding on to that ball after that earlier fumble, but Keenan's a player, and I'm sure he's working hard to hang on to that
run. Gets all the way down to about the 17-yard line.
He'll take over inside the red zone. Looks like a nice place to start from.
Number 20.
Moving the sticks, setting up another down and distance here. So first and 10 from the 17.
First and 10, White Pines.
Shobomore wide out right. They haven't shown a lot of pass, but you don't need to. And Busno's running the ball like this, and he gets another 6 inside.
Another great tackle. Or
probably close to the 10.
Great blocking.
Might bring up first and goal.
Tackle by Gavin, 9.
And as a fan, I always want to coach look up in the air and see that ball flying, and see what the passing game allows. But when you're running the ball and marching down the field, there's no point to take any unnecessary risks. And
yeah, well, this the White Pines offense is predicated on the wing T again. So, it's based on a lot of running. You see some teams run that quite a bit. So Cora Colts have definitely utilized that offense, and White Pines is doing the same thing.
And of course, Coach Bazwa spent some time in the Cora program, as did you. So, again, very familiar, and if it works for Cora, a model of high school football locally, so why not adopt it for your own program, right?
Yep. Coach Robinson Wright called the timeout here, and we're going to see they need about 2 yards for a first down, so we're going to see what he's got dialed up. And they've been running the ball pretty effectively, and I'm sure Superior Heights is aware of that. Coach DeSando have his kids prepped for tonight, and we're going to see if they can get that first down. But when you're that close, you definitely see in the end zone close, so they got to make sure they're all on their blocks and got the right play called here.
And I've got my clipboard in my hand. I'm handing it to you. What do you call for this one?
Hard not to give it to Keenan Busno, but you know what? Everybody in Spirit Heights is probably expecting that as well, so you never know what they got dialed up. You could almost you need 2 yards, so, you could almost get up under center and give a little bit of a charge with the line, but you never know what they got dialed up.
And again, in a 0-0 game, even if you turn over on downs, although you want to get to those 2 yards, you pin them deep and make them come the distance. So all is not lost, even if you don't make it. But ball is shot out to number 2. He rolls out.
Neshoba Moore in the corner.
I mentioned number 2, but it's actually number 1. Garen Pine, obviously the quarterback, rolls out, throws a strike to number 8, Neshoba Moore, and they're able to capitalize. And you mentioned they're probably expecting the pass, the run, expecting number 2, Busno, to carry it, and obviously rolled out, and defensive back or safety unable to cover that, and Shobamore makes a nice haul on a nice ball from Pine.
Credit to Coach Robinson Wright for making that play call. He was wide open in the end zone and utilized his speed to get open, and White Pines is first to get on the board.
And we said again earlier, we said, if it works, you're a genius, and if it doesn't work, but they're not focused on it didn't work, they're capitalizing on the 6+1, makes it 7-0 for the White Pines Wolverines. So first lead of the game goes to the Wolves, and they got to be thrilled with that.
Always want to score first in any game that you play. It builds momentum, and if you can build some momentum on offense, and it goes to the defense, and sets the tone for the game. It's early yet, obviously, but I'm sure Coach DeSando is going to be building up his play sheet right now and seeing what he wants to call. And Coach McLeod's out there giving the what fors and the what ifs to his kick return team. So you never can tell what they're going to do.
And looks like the players are a little bit mixed up and defending the wrong end of the field, so it had me confused. And if you're watching at home, we're going to settle this, going to bring the green to the north end of the field, and you'll see the Steelhawks returning this kick from
Cuglietta and Deering back.
Cuglietta and Deering back for the Steelhawks, but number 87.
Yeah, Coach McLeod's over there giving the signals as to what he wants back. You never can see it, could see a reverse coming out of him. You could see a wall built, or you can see the wedge built. You never know what he's going to call.
All right, we got Lyndon DeVries by the sounds, late add to the roster, number 87 kicking off. Kicked off to Deering, and he's got a break. He's looking for a blocker. Carries it out to the 50-yard line.
With
so
the
a
kick
nice
and
return.
Touchdown-saving tackle.
Lyndon DeVries with made the kick. He kicked it off, and he made the tackle. So hats off to him with a textbook tackle there.
DeVries with a kick, the tackle, and the collection of the kicking tee. So all three phases right there by DeVries, number 87. So nice job for him. Nice return by Deering, brings it out to the 50, and that's where Steelhawks will take over and try to respond this 7-0 lead for the Wolverines.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Gauthier get a few more carries here. He's been handing it off, and just as I say it, there he goes.
And he's got more. And up for the first down, out past inside the 50 of the.
It's up close to first down yardage before he's tackled.
He's a little pumped up to see that, and always when you call your own number and it works for you, you're a little pumped. So
yeah, you know what?
The spot they give him a little short here.
He had
16
he had quite a few carries in the first game on all the games I've seen. So I was surprised Coach Sando hadn't went to that yet, but I think we're going to get a steady dose of quarterback Gauthier here in the second quarter.
And if it works, you stay with it, right? And that obviously worked. So bringing up first down, they're moving the sticks inside the White Pines Wolverines. I like the jump off the line out of the huddle for the Wolverines, or the Steelhawks rather, trying to catch the Wolves napping, but
offside there. You can see the wide receiver definitely jumped.
Russian tries to get outside. He's taken down.
He was already 2 steps over the line when that ball got snapped. So
comes in to finish
didn't time his route very efficiently on that play.
And that's a tough part when you're going in motion or having guys, attacking the line. As the CFL 3-game, you'll see it often in the CFL ranks there. The guys in motion and receivers coming to the line, and obviously that one just a little offside, and we'll back that up and bring back another 1st and 14 probably by the time, or 1st and 15 because it'll be from the. All right, so at 8:14 to go in the second quarter. In that huddle, Coach, is there any talk of the emotion, playing for your fallen comrade who's in the hospital or on his way after a big injury, or you just let them play the game?
Well, I think there's going to be a little bit more incentive for him there, but they got to stick to their game plan. This is senior football. It's sure there's a little bit more added incentive for you to get there, but definitely, they're going to stick to the game plan that they've scripted up.
Steelhawks bringing it, charging forward. Taking a Gauthier, dumps it off to Colcon. Nice completion back to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of about 5 on the play, maybe 6. Nice job on the rollout to Gauthier. Hit his man in stride, but tackler there for.
Tackle by number 13, Rowan Wislocky.
For the Wolverines, number 13 was Locky.
Tristan Hallsworth jumped up in that
2nd and 11.
And forced Gauthier to make that throw, so they didn't get too many yards on that play.
Yeah, everything when it's under duress or under pressure makes it a little harder to complete the pass, to get to that edge. And Wolverines doing a nice job defending that one. So bent but not broke, give him 6. This one, another gain of 9 on the play to Russian.
Oh, that's a pretty generous spot, Mr. Chow.
It is very.
I thought he was down definitely at the 41, and they gave him an extra yards on the mark.
That's going to be about a yard shy of the first down.
3rd and 1, so decision time again for the Hawks.
I don't think there's much of a decision. You need 1 yard in senior football. That's the play you got to make, right? So
you got the yard off the ball. Anyway, here comes sneaking up in front. He's got to call his own numbers. Quarterback, he should do that next play. That game.
Big push by the offensive line. First down for Spear Heights.
Nice push by the front edge, and nice job by Gauthier just to ramble forward and take it under center, coming up from the shotgun position. So nice play call by the Steelhawks. They must have played that through in practice many times.
Yeah, well, that's the smart play to do, right? I've seen them do it in the past, and it's up to the defensive line to get lower than the offensive line and get your push to get your stop, right? So.
Yeah. And it's about executing, and they did a better job there than the White Pines Wolverines. So moving forward, and it's 1st and 10. Snap, hand off to Deering. Deering's going to make a few. Met in the hole.
Hand off to Deering. He gets him up to 30 before being pushed back.
In there for the tackle. Also number 98, Wayne Jones-Reed, did a nice stop there. So Cuglietta with the carry, maybe.
Wayne Jones-Reed with the tackle.
I said Deering, it was Cuglietta with the carry. So 16 versus 18. So gain of 2 on the play. Nice stop by the Wolverines, bringing up 2nd and 8 from the 32-yard line.
2nd and 8.
Snap to and given to Cuglietta. He's going to get the corner. One guy to beat. He beats him. And he's aiming for the corner. One guy to stop. Looks like he's got the cone, and it's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
16, Cuglietta just races and wins the race.
Referee Chow had him down at the 1.
Yards to the house.
And referee Corelli called that. Not sure what the ruling is going to be here. So
43 Arthur Vincent and Ty Couture 33 on the defense for the Wolverines. Did they have enough to stop him before they crossed the plane? They'll have a discussion.
Well, looks like referee Corelli talked referee Chow out of making that call. So I thought referee Chow was right on the spot, and referee Corelli overruled him, I guess. So
they're deeming it a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
And looks like Gauthier will hold for Cuglietta. 7-6 your score. Here's the snap. Snap's good. It's hold. Chip through for the extra point, and that'll bring a 7-7 game.
We got ourselves a tie ball game again.
So with 5:17 to go in the half, we've got ourselves a shootout here. 7-7 your score, with the Steelhawks just tying the match after a nice march down the field, capped off by a scamper by Cuglietta, I believe. Yeah. So used to hearing the other names for the Steelhawks, but Cuglietta getting the call and running it into the end zone. So
we have the concessions that are open. Hot and cold.
We're going to see if White Pines can answer now and get a drive going again on theirs. So.
And White Pines Wolverines, of course, haven't had a lead going into the half, so that would be a big bonus. Nice territory to find yourself in as we pass the halfway mark of the season. Looking forward to progress and growth and something to work for. So I'm sure Coach Bazwa would love to have the lead going in at half. So even if they muster out a 3-point field goal or if even better, a touchdown to end this half,
More McCorkle back.
Great build for the program and for their team tonight.
Coach Lever dialing into his bag of tricks there, not letting anybody line up until they're ready to go. So.
And, of course, you mentioned he's got a big bag of tricks, lots of trickery, lots of fun stuff. And Sliver hoping to will his team here.
Yeah, he's famous for his little chip shots and sending his team down to collect the ball. But
there's a nice pooch kick. Nice job collecting that ball. Number 4 looks to turn it up. He might be able to get the corner, and he looks like he has some room being caught from behind. Nice job by 14 on the tackle.
With short kick,
Will Sayers.
There's a flag on the far side of the field by referee Grab. I'm going to have to say that Superior Heights was offside on that kick. So.
So Nicholas Ludet on the stop for White Pines.
Offside. White on the kickoff. The penalty is declined. First down green.
So they're able to decline the play after a nice return,
the penalty
taken
was
over from the
on
50.
Spear
So
Heights. It was declined.
Nice
It'll be
job.
First and 10 White Pines from
It'll be
the
White
own
Pines
49-yard
ball.
line.
And again, like I said, they're looking to march and score at least some points on the board to take the lead into the half. But again, 5:09 to go in the half. Lots of time for both of these clubs to have a couple of exchanges, couple series. And
Yeah, interesting to see what Coach Robinson Wright play call is here.
Pine in the shotgun, hands off. And that's 13 was Lockie.
No, 43, Arthur Vincent.
Oh, that's the Vincent package. Okay, my mistake. Surprised me to see was Lockie, so it makes sense that Vincent is your ball carrier.
Arthur
Nice
Vincent
little
with a
pickup
good
there,
hard run.
maybe 4 yards on the play, out to the
Gavin Nye.
53.
Brady Hodgkinson. with
Gavin
the
Nye,
tackle.
Brady Hodgkinson on the tackle for the Steelhawks. So 2nd and 6, we're going to call it. Oh, a little offside there. No contact
They
made.
snap
So
that ball when they're doing that.
Pine able to dump it over to Pine. No,
Pass for Stephen Danolan.
Danolan.
In and out of his hands.
Dave Nolan unable to
He's the boot.
handle it, and that's one of those ones where you start running before you catch the ball, and I'm sure he'd want that back. Usually sure-handed receiver there. He's probably kicking himself right now, but he'll get another chance.
Well, I'll tell you what they got to do there is, when they're catching Superior Heights and the jumping in the neutral zone, the center's got to take it on his own to just give the snap anyways. You're going to, even if the play doesn't go anywhere, you're going to get a fresh, a free 5 yards on that. So they got to take advantage of that from the center position.
And to our viewers, the encroachment, defensive lineman jumping into the neutral zone, but they're able to get back before the ball is snapped. Obviously, they're offside and deemed so, and the flag ensues.
Nice little kick, nice little bounce, and it goes out of bounds.
That was a kick by Neshoba Moore. A nice punt down to about the 32-yard line, which is where the Superior Heights Steelhawks will take over. So
Yeah, they made sure that they weren't going to get any run back on that one. So
angled out of bounds. Not a great punt, but nice enough to pin him deep at the 32. So Superior Heights will have a long way to go to get to the end zone. At this point, Wendy's Sault Ste. Marie and Team Essentials have teamed up with Saultsports.com to honor the high school's top athlete of the game every time that Sault Sports streams our games, regular season and postseason. Each game, the announcers will select a player from each one of the teams, and they will be awarded a Wendy's gift card and an Essentials Team Essentials Athlete of the Game T-shirt. Oh, nice play by Gauthier to take it himself and run it up. And you called it earlier. You might be seeing a dose of
Another good hard run.
Dakin and Gauthier, and he ran
Busno with the
that
tackle,
one.
I believe.
And Wolverines
Sorry.
looked a little surprised by that quick hit.
Yes, Keenan
Up
Busno
the
with the
front.
tackle.
I've had conversations with Coach DeSando. He worked for me this summer, and he was looking for big things out of quarterback Gauthier, and you can see why. Great athlete in his own right, and he ran that one right up the middle and didn't get touched for the first 3 yards. So
And again, a lot of times you see these quarterbacks are usually slight and long, lanky. Gauthier, much more compact but thick and solid, and he's not afraid of the contact. He's able to get in there and mix it up and fall forward for some extra gains, some extra yards. And Gauthier, of course, member of that SaberCats varsity team, and as a backup quarterback, he wasn't happy to be backing up Matty Tucker, so he said, "Coach, put me in at defense." He went back and played safety. One game I saw, scored 3 interceptions in a game, leading the charge on the defense there, and became a big asset to those SaberCats that went on to win the Ontario Championship. So, you know what, a real great athlete, both sides of the ball. He doesn't get used, obviously, with the Steelhawks on the defensive side, but, next summer he'll join again and, challenge for that starting position at quarterback and, be a great add to the defense for the SaberCats next summer.
yeah, for sure. You know what? You see a little bit when he's on the defensive side. I watched quite a few of the SaberCat games this year, and he played the ball. He plays defense like his dad does. He's a big ball hawk, right? In always making sure he's in the right spot in the right time.
Yeah, obviously, dad is Matt Gauthier, the Steeler fame, and probably a great athlete in his high school days. I wasn't around then, but you hear the name of Gauthier in football circles, and obviously much respect and a great guy.
Hand off to Ty Rush, and he is slowed down just enough for Busnell and Holsworth to come in and finish the job.
Matt went to Boating, my alma mater, and we're actually on the old Boating field right now, where the new replacement Superior Heights is. So we've got third down coming up here. Scotty, what do you think they're going to do here?
I don't know. We got 3:11 to go. If I'm calling the shots, which nobody ever gave me the authority to do, 3rd and 3. I don't know. It's a 7-7 game. It's tight. Put me under pressure here. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to give Russian the ball straight ahead, 3 yards. White Pines moving the ball pretty well on offense, but there's still lots of time left, and I don't think you want to turn the ball over and give it to Wolverines on a punt. So I'm going to try. But
terrific punt.
Goes to Galen Cuglietta, and he unleashes a bomb, takes a big bounce, going to fall inside the 10, down to the 5. Now McCorkle's going to have to do his job to get back into range. Knocked out about the 8, so
good
again, my plan backfired, but the coach for the Steelhawks looks like a genius here.
Almost the 10-yard line.
Able to crank one out, took a nice favorable bounce for the Steelhawks, and
I'm having flashbacks here from Marty Smith being on the field. Coach McLeod's been out there. Coach DeSando's been out there. They're halfway across the hash marks. Usually they used to clamp down on that quite a bit last year, having the coaches stay on the sidelines and stay in the coaches' boxes over there. But being a little bit liberal with it this year, and see what happens on the ensuing series here.
Let's just hope for in the semifinal they allow that same leniency, so that we can come to expect some consistency. Again, I remember when we were coaching, again, we'd get scolded for being on the field and
that's a 3-minute
as an
warning.
extra player. So nice that they're allowing them to do that. Let's hope that continues as the coaches continue to try and lead their charges. So nice job here. Looks like Busnell on the carry. Carries it out over the 10 to the 12. That's going to be about 2nd and 4.
Yeah, another strong run by Keenan Busnell. They are sure happy to have him back this week. So
yeah, great, tough runner, heck of a hockey player. Coached Keenan back in the days when
Herb with the tackle.
He was a little smaller. Now he's
Beautiful gain of about
eye to eye with
5
me,
yards.
and
Sets up
heck of an
2nd and
athlete,
5
great
for the
running back.
Wolverines.
So Wolverines back to pass. Pine pulls it down, fakes. He's got a chance to roll out. Looks deep. He's got a man. And Neshoba Moore lost his footing. Wasn't able to pull it in.
40-yard line, but it
Pass
falls
out to the 40. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 4.
yeah, it looks like Neshoba was running that pattern, and he ended up falling before he was able to. He had his arm out, and
Yeah,
I think he dove just a little bit early to make that catch, hoping it was going to come down. But when you're playing under the light, sometimes the lights a little bit deceiving on where you want to get it. So
St. Mary's will score on.
and I don't think he got tied up with the defender. I think it was just a matter of tripping over his feet.
yeah,
For those wondering, next week
nice
it's
ball
St.
delivered
Mary's
on the run
versus
by
White
Pine,
Pines on
but,
Thursday. Cora at Superior Heights.
Wolverines
on Friday.
unable to secure it. Forces a punting situation. Neshoba Moore with a big foot there. He's going to try to put Steelhawks back into their territory. Nice snap, squib kick, bounced off.
that was touched by him.
It's live off 23. I don't know why they blew that down.
That definitely had enough yards to go, so I'm not sure
Low
what.
squib kick.
I know they do that safety thing, but that
Ends up hitting.
was a 25-yard punt,
Superior Heights
and they
player.
blew it down early.
He certainly did.
And blown dead.
He was on his knees when he touched the ball, but he didn't have it secured. So
Yeah.
anybody could have, recovered that football. I'm
was a
surprised
live-
they blew it down.
It was a live ball, but they spotted at the 30, giving the Steelhawks the ball. They'll take over on offense. As you were saying, Neshoba Moore with a low flying kick ended up hitting one of the Superior Steelhawks in the back as he retreated to set up his punt return. They blew it down at the 30, so that's where the Steelhawks will take over.
Yeah, they're having a little bit of discussion here. Referee Condon, Referee Grev, and Referee Corelli on why maybe it was blown down early.
It's a good heck of a break for the Steelhawks there, as Wolverines had a chance to recover there. Gauthier back in shotgun, Con in motion. Hand off to, is that Cuglietta again, or is that Deering now? Oh, a nice job by
Handoff
Kuglietta
from him, he
laying the
gets to the
boom,
outside, tackled by Neshoba Moore.
lowering the boom, and he
But
ended
after
up
he gains about 13
bumping
yards.
into
the first
Moore,
down.
but nice carry by
Terrific carry.
Kalen Kuglietta. And those are the ones where you gain the first yard, you put a little, pain on the man coming up to tackle you, and you send a little message that you're coming back and clear the track here.
Yeah, but now that defender's going to be ready, and karma comes back to haunt you sometimes, and it's okay to deliver that, but be prepared when the next carry is, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Here goes Goche, hands out to Kuglietta. He's going to go right side this time. Breaks the tackle. He's able to get loose, but is scooped up by defenders.
Kuglietta escaped one tackle, but
97
he's met
for
by
the
Stephen
Wolverines.
Nolan.
Braden
And I
Golden.
believe Owen Bouchard, number 16.
Stephen Day Nolan saying Owen Bouchard also in with the help number 16 for the Wolverines. So White Pines doing a nice job of bending, not breaking. Coming up and
I'm
getting
sure
that
with
stick.
a minute 46 left to go,
We're still back to the line of scrimmage.
White
It'll be
Pines
second and 10.
doesn't want to let them in the end zone here. So
White Pines probably not looking to score, but definitely to stop the score for the Steelhawks.
we got a whistle here on the play.
And we'll have to get to see what that is. Maybe they're asking the photographer to get off the sideline.
Yeah, they've been clamping down on unless you're a pass press person, and that looks like a photographer for one of the teams, and getting the snapshots out here. So
All right.
And
After a
Goche
brief pause.
ready for the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Handoff inside to Russian. Russian looking to get around the corner. He does. He got enough for the first down. Will he get into the end zone for the touchdown? Russian with a nice job. 2 defenders able to catch him inside 5, but powers forward for the touchdown and a nice carry by Russian.
yeah, you know what? He turned on another gear there. He had geared down, and then he just put it in overdrive, and he got himself to the corner and in the end zone.
Yeah, that nice push by the defensive side to come up on the corner. I didn't think he was going to get the corner, and obviously, like you said, just turned it up a notch and didn't know that Russian had nitrous, but able to put the booster pack on. And
I'm sure Coach Braswell is going to be talking to his defensive ends there and having them get upfield and try and recognize what play call is actually happening.
yeah, number 4 holding Goche under there to hold the snap rather. Nice snap. Ball is down. Kick is up by
Kick is up and good.
Kuglietta. Oh no, that was Chase Meyer with the kick for the extra point there. So that'll bring the score to 14-7. 1:29 to go in the half. We got a whale of a game here. 14-7. Your Superior Heights Steelhawks leading. Minute 29 is a lifetime in high school football. So
Yeah, well, it looks like we got Steve Day Nolan down with a little bit of a knee injury. He's hobbling a little bit. Best advice you can get is just stay down and wait for your coach to come out.
and they have to take a injury timeout. So we'll see how Steve Day Nolan is doing, and when they get back on the field, it will be the White Pines Wolverines receiving the kickoff from the Superior Heights Steelhawks. I'd like to, at this time, thank our corporate champions, Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, Freeze Frame Photos by Bob Davies, Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8 Basketball Academy, and Trio Sports Radio.
Injury timeout.
Thank you to those sponsors, and we ask you to support those. And if your business is interested in having your business highlighted on Saultsports.tv, contact us at saultsports@gmail.com. Make sure to join us tomorrow for the the junior and senior doubleheader with the St. Mary's Knights facing off against the Cora Colts. 4:45 is your junior start, 7:30 for your senior kickoff. And also remember to put on your schedule future games. Next Thursday, you'll have the St. Mary's Knights versus the White Pines Wolverines on Thursday, October 12th, 4:45 and 7:30 here on Saultsports.com and Truos Radio. And October 13th, Friday Night Light Special brings you the Superior Heights Steelhawks versus the Cora Colts, again at 4:45 and 7:30.
Well, we're going to see what Friday Night Lights on lucky number 13 on a Friday night in Sault Ste. Marie is going to be.
Excellent.
Might have a little bit of early Halloween adventures going on out here.
Very spooky. And again, we talked about the weather during our junior broadcast and how great it's been. Is that going to run out for us, or?
Well, I think eventually it has to, but we're going to ride the wave as long as we can here, and another great night. Until we start needing the mittens on and the toques.
Absolutely beautiful night for football. Tomorrow night, the forecast not so promising, but that'll be a great equalizer for that great aerial attack that St. Mary's Knights is sporting. So they're hoping for dry conditions. The Cora Colts more of a run-based offense, but certainly they have some weapons in the air too. But we'll have to wait to see what Mother Nature brings. And tomorrow, a great heavyweight tilt, both junior and senior, between those St. Mary's Knights and the Cora Colts. So be sure to join us here on Saultsports.com. I think we're ready for the kickoff, Coach.
Yeah, White Pines was short one player there, so he's running out back onto the field. I'm sure that they had to find a replacement for Steve Day Nolan as he pivotal player on both sides of the offense and defense for White Pines. So,
and that's Spencer Smith joining in, looking for his directions here, his marching orders. He's on the front line and hoping to get some action in here. So, kick deep, lands about the 20, fielded by McCorkle. He's touched it. He's got to get down on it.
So many of those kids, they got to make sure they're getting down. And, that's something I'm sure that is going to get focused in on from the special teams coach, Coach Batman over there. He's going to be on them about making sure they're watching where the ball is and recovering the ball first before they're looking upfield on where they're going to run.
And exactly, and of course in this loop, as soon as your knee is down, you're deemed ineligible to continue. So that's what happened there. He took a knee, wanted to run it, but was blown down as soon as the knee touches the ground. So looks like from the 18, we've got 125 for these White Pines Wolverines, hoping to come on back down the length of the field and even up this one going into halftime. So like I said, now a minute 25 seems like an eternity, especially in three-down football. As Keenan Busno takes off, he's going to put that ball away. I think he was down by contact, but looks like number 6, maybe 8 or
wow, that's the wrong call. He was definitely down.
And they're giving credit to Will Madal. Let's see.
He was definitely his elbow was down.
Hope they get this call right, but we'll wait and see what looked from here like his elbow was down. And a nice call by the referee to make the adjustment.
Hats off to the referees there. They all got into got together and made the right call for the game. You'd hate to see a game get turned over by a call that was missed. So hats off to the referees on that call.
Well done by the officials. And at real time and at full speed, it's tough, and sometimes you make the wrong call. It's nice that they were able to remedy that and give the White Pines ball back as they deserve. Pine is up to throw. He throws across the middle. He's got a nice job to Hallsworth. Complete for 8 yards.
Little fire pass right up the middle to number 3.
Forward progress marked to the 38. Still short of 2. Still short 2 yards for the first down, but here's decision time here. If that's indeed third down,
in the area.
Brings up third and 2.
8 yards.
Third and 2, and now they got a decision to make here. I get rid of this ball and live to fight another day.
No, it should be only 2nd and 2. They had to make the change there.
Okay,
2nd and
sorry.
2.
A little slow on the sticks here, so I apologize. That was second down now. And a nice job.
Hand off the Busno.
33, I believe.
Number 92.
33, Ty Couture on the play.
Yeah, you know what? The line
broke
down there. They were already at second level, and when you're in your blocking scheme, they got to get that ball up there, right? And now you don't. It's 51 seconds left. You don't want to give them the ball back and turn. You don't want to give them the ball back on the 39-yard line either. So,
decision time. What do you do, Coach?
Well, got to say they're going to gamble here with if they get the right look, what they're going to call. So.
And, of course, you've seen also, too, the fake punt and catching them napping. They're working on their return is the Steelhawks, and they forget about the end arounds and contain. And might be able to gain. You only need 2 yards to move the sticks and get a new set of downs. Like you said, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You kick that ball away and you pin them deep, but they have 51 seconds with this offense. It's not unlikely that they don't come down and haunt you again. But,
yeah, you know what? They could call a freeze call here too, Scotty.
Oh.
And see if they can catch Superior Heights napping.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Coach DeSando's going over that with his kids right now on the field, but Coach Robinson Wright was out there making the play call, and it looks like White Pines is going to go for it, but you never know.
And again, we saw that twice in the earlier game in the junior loop, where they had a 3rd and short or 4th and short in the junior ranks, and drew them offside and were able to move fast and get the extra yards on the penalty to create the new first down. So stay tuned. If you're watching this, we got a great finish. The 51 seconds here in the first half. I'm glad you could join us to support Sault Ste. Marie High School football. White Pines Wolverines coming up with some big action here. TSN turning point right here. Oh, they got the snap, and he did it, and they were able to draw it. So, unfortunately for the Steelhawks, I think
Nicholas Ludet missed his assignment there. They had the freeze dialed up, and he made the decision to run across and didn't pay attention. So unfortunately, it looks like they're going to run the punt team out there and make the kick.
So
it's going to go back another 5 yards.
Flags against White Pines, is it? I thought I was watching the defensive line. I saw number 8 move on the defense. I thought it was against them, but looks like they're marching it back. So
yeah, as soon as Ludet went over the line, Superior Heights jumped, and they had the right call. Had he not went over the line, they would have been in the neutral zone, and that would have been a first down. So
yeah, I didn't see Ludet over pursue there. So again, that brings it to a 3rd and 8, and obviously a punting situation now.
Yeah,
taking themselves right out of it. But
I don't know. They're lined up.
Looks like they're going for it, unless they got some trick planned here. And they look to pass. Garen Pines over the top. Oh, and a tough ball for 5. McCorkle to catch.
Pass it.
Wobbled a little bit from Pine, but incomplete. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Superior Heights will take over on downs. 47 seconds left in the half.
From the 34-yard line, Superior Heights
could be
will get
a
the ball.
pretty costly gamble right there. I'm actually surprised. I know that you have confidence in your offense, and you've been moving the ball, but this could be a costly. You could be down 2 scores at the end of going into the half here, and it's definitely not what you want to do. But maybe they have the confidence in their defense that they're going to make a stand here and make the right play. So.
And you know what? Challenge accepted. Defense is going to come up here, and they're going to try to get a big surge. Landon Surratt leading the pack here on the defensive line. Maybe they look for a ball and strip or pick 6 going the other way, but I think the Steelhawks will keep it along the ground, get close on a few running plays. There's that Dakin and Goche set. Running forward for a gain of 7. Nice call. They're going to have to get up on the ball if they want to score. 2nd down and 3 by the looks, maybe 4 yards. Nice gain of Goche.
Gain of about 6 yards.
Number 2, Keenan Busno, doing his part on the defense side of the ball.
Superior Heights from the White Pines.
Glad you're joining us here, guys. Hopefully the Steelhawks can get that ball off, and they're looking to score. 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Goche hands off to the Russian, and he might have a chance to get outside for more, but Shoba Moore with a big stick after the first down. This is where that hurry up offense has got to come into play once they move the sticks.
Yeah, Coach DeSando's walking onto the field here. Looks like
calling a timeout.
Called the timeout.
And I think at senior high school football, here's what you do: you throw in 3 plays, 4 plays, and you say, get up on the ball. They'll have to go 20 yards. So they're at the red zone.
Yeah, Coach Boswell's out there right now, and he's giving them the play call and where he feels they're going to try and exploit. They've been kicking Russian out to the wide side here continuously. So obviously Coach DeSando's seen something here out running outside the hashes and over the numbers. And it's up to White Pines to figure this out. But we got 22 seconds left, which is a lot of time in playing Canadian football rules. But, they could set themselves up for, if they don't get it in the end zone for a kick at least. So I think Coach DeSando might have 1 timeout left because I'm pretty sure he's used 2 of them already. So.
Yep. And Russian, when he's run it, has run to the left side here, so which is the short side of the field. So let's see if he goes that route again. You might elect to pass too, then it stops the clock, but we'll see what they throw at these Wolverines. Con in motion. Nice throw, roll out. He's got Con open. He's got a man deep. He looks to Cuglietta. Oh no. Number 8.
Coach rolls out. He's got a man. He looked like number 9.
Number 9, Max Schillingford on the catch. So a nice rollout. He had Cole Con short. Ended up going deep to Schillingford.
Close to first down yardage.
Close to first down, they say. Maybe a 2nd and 1. And at this point, you got a decision to make. 16.2. Do you look for the 1 yard or do you go?
Well, you know what? He's playing devil's advocate here with that clock. 16 seconds left. If they don't get this,
good for 9 yards.
You know, they're going to end up giving the ball away back to the White Pines, but they're going to get the ball in the second half. So I think you're just going to see another run here. He's up under center. He's going to try and goad them into getting first down. He's going to, he's doing the same thing he did on the last play. So he's up under center, and he's just going to follow them blocks.
Unless he pitches out. Oh, he rolls himself and he keeps, and he's got a blocker out in front of him. He might even back. He's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Goche
calls his own number, and a nice job to get outside. Had leaders out there, or blockers leading the way, and he's able to scamper in for the touchdown. So, bit of a.
Yeah, it was a costly gamble. White Pines made the decision to not punt that football, and it came back to bite them. And, I'm sure they don't want to be down 2 scores going into the second half, and especially Superior Heights is going to get the football to start the second half. Costly penalty, but the decision was made, and they got to live with it now.
Yeah, and they're going for the extra point. Cuglietta in to kick. Coach with the hold. Ball is down, good snap, and the ball is up for one more, making it 21-7, your score at the half. Thanks for joining us on Saultsports.com. We're going to take a 10-minute break. Come on back here with Coach Ray Baswa for the second half action between the Superior Heights Steelhawks and the White Pines Wolverines. Oh, my bad. We've got 9.1 seconds to go, so don't go anywhere. Jumping the gun here. We're going to have time for a kickoff and maybe a little magic from the White Pines Wolverines. Try to close this gap. 21-7 to get him ahead of myself, Coach.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Smell that pizza. I just had to go.
Going to be taking a pause for the cause in about 9 seconds here.
And a big thank you to all our supporters. A great turnout here again tonight. We're expecting an even bigger crowd tomorrow. Friday night lights. But thanks to all our supporters, both of the Algoma District School Board and the Huron Superior Catholic School Board. Great supporters, and thanks to all the fans, the moms, the grandmas, the aunts and uncles, big brothers and sisters, and all of the students that come up to support wearing their green and white and the blue today.
And especially to all the kids down here in front of us that are paid their $5 to come and socialize with their friends, and they're not even remotely watching the game. I find this very entertaining. Might be a good fundraiser for any of the youth clubs in town. Come and pay $5 to come and watch and socialize with your friends.
I would propose that as a fundraiser, we charge them $10 to get in. They get $5 back on the way out if they know the score, and the rest of the money goes to charity. But it's great to learn some new swear words too from all our teenagers down here that are enjoying the game and voicing their opinion. But like I said, 9.1 seconds to go in the half. I hope you didn't go anywhere because I already punched the clock, but still another half of football, and we'll see if White Pines has an answer late here in the first half. Squib kick, nice idea. 13 has a chance with Wislocky.
No, 43. 43. Arthur Vincent.
That poor Arthur Vincent. He doesn't want me to call his name today. So nice squib kick. 3 seconds to go, so we have a chance for a Hail Mary to take a knee or just throw it up and hope for the best.
You know what? You got to take a shot. I'm sure that Coach DeSanto is going to have somebody back really deep and to prevent this, but there's no reason to not. If you're going to air it out, make sure you air it out deep so that there's no, if it gets picked, that they don't have a pick six on you. No sense throwing a small one in the flats here. It's not going to get you anything.
over the middle where you got some support. Hopefully you don't get a pick six, but we got to get to a lot of yards. We're at the 43-yard line. Long way to go, 67 yards to pay dirt for the White Pines Wolverines, but Coach Baz is saying there's a chance.
No, I guess not.
Huh?
Referee Condit staying in. They're just going to take a knee and get it to the half. A little bit surprised,
we
but
stand corrected again, but anyway, playing conservatively.
They take
21-7 is the
and
lead
we're gonna
now.
pause
We can take for a
halftime.
halftime break. We'll see you again in 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Saultsports.com, where we bring you the Superior Heights Steelhawks versus the White Pines Wolverines in Sault Ste. Marie High School football action. We've got a great game here with the Steelhawks leading 21-7 after a late score in the first half. Joined here by Coach Ray Bazois. I'm Scott McPherson up in the booth, and excited to bring you a great second half of football here. Coach, what do you do if you're the White Pines Wolverines?
Well, you know what? You're going to need a good defensive stand to start the game in the second half here, and you got to get that ball back, and you got to get some momentum. Start driving the ball, and you need to get a score here in the third quarter to make it a one-score game, and that's where they got to start.
Absolutely.
Little bit by little bit. You don't got to win the game in the third quarter, but you definitely got to build momentum.
And a two-score game is not insurmountable, or two-score lead rather, but you know what? It starts with the Steelhawks with the ball and start the second half, and obviously the Wolverines will have to mount a big defensive stand here and give their offense a chance to get back on the field and start churning.
Okay, folks, here we go.
All right, 12 minutes to go. Kickoff for your second half underway. That's 87. DeVries with the kick. Nice squib kick down to the 15-yard line, picked up by Cuglietta. Cuglietta's got some room to move. Going to break a tackle or two. He's out across the 40 to the 44. Tackled by number 83.
Tiger with the tackle.
I'm sure that's
33.
not the way Coach Bazois had that lined up. Coach Batman's obviously the special teams coordinator there, but you know, they got to stay in their lanes, and he took that from one side of the field and ran it right up to the middle, and seems to be the middle is the choke point where everybody should be, especially those bigger fellas rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, and getting into the lanes, and they got to wrap up. Fortunately enough, they were able to tackle them, and we're going to see some Superior Heights offense right now and back to the running game, I would imagine.
All right, so Goche under center, looks to be close offside with no flag on the play. Looks like Cole Kahn coming back, running back, ball's on the deck.
Oh, and he got his own rebound.
Cole Kahn with the ball.
Tough run for Kahn, picking up about 7-8 yards, but hit the ball on the deck. He was able to get a nice bounce and recovered it. Fortunately for the Steelhawks, Keenan Busno, number 2, with a stop on defense for the White Pines Wolverines.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm pretty confident that was offside again, like you mentioned. Their referee Chow seems to be letting that one go. He was definitely in the neutral zone, if anything.
Even with the wide out here, you got number 12, Jacob Nelson, out here as wide out, and he looks like he's lining up offside, but Chow able to look past it. And again, there's that number 4 calling his own number, moving forward for 3 yards.
Big push from the line.
Maybe to pick up a 4 on the play, that's enough for the first down. So a nice job by Goche recognizing
we have an injury time.
a short yardage situation, and rolls up under center and just powers forward.
Just as I was about to tell you, Steve Day Nolan was back out there for the White Pines team. It looks like he's down on the field again, so maybe a little bit something different wrong with him on this play.
Now let's hope he's back up and ready to go here soon, but as they tend to him, looks like they'll be moving the sticks. I didn't see any flags on that last play. It looked like Goche had enough to carry forward for the first down.
Yeah, I don't know what seems to be wrong. He's not moving a leg. Maybe it's a shoulder. He's a tough customer, and you always like to see them back up on their feet, but Coach Grev is, Coach Grev. I'm used to calling him Coach Grev because I've been calling him Coach Grev for my entire
I made the same
football
mistake.
Choices there, but he always be Coach Grev to me. But tonight he's head referee Grev, so we're seeing what the issue is here. Hopefully, it's just something minor, and he can get back up to his feet. So.
And as a father of athletes, you always worry when somebody goes down, right? Especially when it's your own kid. But be assured that they're in great hands. Referee Grev is a retired firefighter, and Jimmy Corelli, corner in his past life, I guess. I think he's retired now as well.
Yes.
But they're in great hands, and they get the best of care. And each of the teams always have the training staff, which great to give great service to these kids that do get injured. So they're in the best of hands, and hopefully we'll get Stevie Day Nolan. Looks like he's getting up on his own power and maybe just a little shaken up on the play. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, and he'll be able to continue as he's a vital part of this Wolverines defense.
Yeah, he's tough as nails as they come. I know White Pines' defense depends on him quite a bit to contribute, and tough to see him down on his knees, but I think he's eventually just going to get up here very shortly for those of you watching from home. And he's up to his knees at least, so that's a positive sign for sure. Maybe just a little bit of a stinger. You know, those are pretty frequent in football. You get one of those and you get your head turned the wrong way and shoulder pad goes in or helmet goes into your neck and you never can tell. So he's up on his feet, so which is great to see. It's going to be a little bit of a slow maneuver, but he's up and walking very gingerly, but he's walking over to the White Pines sidelines.
And you know that if he's able to go, he'll certainly be back in there. He wants this big victory, and he wants to contribute in any way he can. So 10:44 to go, 21-7, Steelhawks leading. Steelhawks with the ball. Looks like they're going to move the ball forward, reset the first and 10 rather, from the 51 of the White Pines Wolverines. So Wolverines looking for a big stop here. They need it at this juncture to stop the bleeding here. And let's see the big green machine, see what they can do.
All right, first and 10, Steelhawks from the White Pines 51.
All right, play about to get underway. They've blown it in, and clock starts to roll. Goche gets the snap. Hands off to Russian. Russian looks to run up the middle. A little delay there. Gets moving. He breaks free. He could go. Oh, the good pursuit by number 8, Neshoba Moore. Number 3, Tristan Halls with the chase down, Russian from behind. But not after a 40-yard pickup inside the red zone.
By number 8, Neshoba Moore. A touchdown saving tackle.
Every time
first down.
Ty Russian gets the ball there, he's gone to the outside, and they got to make a play on that White Pines bench too. Somebody's got to come over there and get to the outside and see where he's going, because as soon as he gets daybreak there, he's gone like a jet. So.
Yeah. And a nice job by the defensive line earlier in the game for the Wolverines to stop that run up the middle, and they're maybe getting a little tired now, but Russian gets past that line in through traffic and breaks some tackles to make a big scamper. And now they give it back to Russian, going to call a flag on the play. He's rumbling, carrying a couple tacklers in. No sign of touchdown yet, but
he's not in, but we do have a flag.
On the play. So
all right, looks like we're in the area of a hold.
Yeah.
And we're going to hear from Coach Referee Grev here.
Holding. Wait.
Holding on the white, so that'll come back.
Yeah, that's definitely going to take him back 10 yards, and it'll be first down repeated.
First down repeated, and that'll take it out of the from the 4 back to the 14, so it'll be first and goal from the 14. So again, nice opportunity for the Wolverines, pushing back a little bit and make them come a good distance. So.
Well, it looks like we heard referee Greb indicate that number 40, Easton Whitfield Hurley, was guilty of the infraction. So.
And it's tough too when you get a guy that gets inside rush on you or owns you, and you got a guy coming, and you have one responsibility, is that to protect him from your guy, and obviously just a little overzealous in the hold and gets called for it. You can't usually get away with those ones too easily. Here comes Dakin under center. He tosses it out. He's looking for number 16, Cuglietta, able to scamper, but not able to break free from number 4, Nicholas Luda.
Yeah, terrific textbook tackle there. He wrapped him up, made sure that Cuglietta didn't get outside and get to back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's still considerable. Looks like they're on the 13.
Second goal, and they backed him up all the way.
Cuglietta, a great runner, great speed, able to get to that corner, but matched step for step by Ludit. So a nice job by him stringing him out to the sideline and bringing him down at about the 13-yard line. So not much of a gain on the play, if any.
Nope. Be interesting to see what Coach DeSanto's got. He's been having quarterback Goche under center on these last few plays and kind of changing things up a little.
And he looks like to call his own number. He looks like Russian's the last man to save him. And he's able to
tries to get her on the end, doesn't
reaches
get
in and his sign is a touchdown.
I don't think that's going to stand. There's definitely a hold. There's got called, and it's going back another 10. So
flags in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
Similar play on the last play.
Indication from referee Corelli was a hold, and it was pretty blatant. You could see it.
And usually when a guy's that free, that usually means there was some naughty going on inside, and obviously that's the reason it'll be marched back, and it'll bring back second down again.
Second down repeated, back 10.
So Steelhawks shooting themselves in the foot a little bit, and Wolverines doing a nice job of bending, not breaking.
And they'll repeat second down.
Yeah, this would be an important stop for them if they can keep them down to a field goal try here. It's going to be second and country mile here for the first down, so second and 21. So
second and goal.
Tough to do, but the way the Steelhawks have been running, they might have a chance. Russian's been running the ball well, and
Russian and Kuglietta both. So you're going to probably see something out wide, and Steelhawks are going to have Russian taking this one. Gauthier taking this snap from the pistol formation.
Again, they're looking to pass now, so mixing it up. They look deep, and they got a man open, but it's picked off in the end zone by number 4, Nicholas Ludet.
Number 4, Nicholas Ludet.
And a nice job by 4. He was tackled in the end zone.
Sorry, Ludet.
But a decent ball thrown up by Gauthier, but nice break by Ludet to get in front of the receiver and pick that off. So that's a big momentum turner. Coming away with
looks like the pass was intended for Shillingford.
Pass intended for Shillington on the play.
Ludet steps in front of it, picks it off. It'll be first and 10, White Pines.
And I know what when the Wolverines are probably expecting a run play, that might be a good mix it up and catch them napping or catch them on their heels or rolling forward to prevent that. But I don't know if I'm going to pass at that 3rd and 21. But
you know what? This could be the TSN turning point for White Pines, gaining a little momentum.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of time left in the third quarter here, so.
Exactly. Pines got lots of time to deliver. Delivers the ball. Oh, unfortunately, it's Neshoba Moore unable to squeeze it.
So. He drops it.
Again, Neshoba Moore having a great game on both sides of the ball, but unable to squeeze that one. He'll want that one back.
He hit him right in the numbers. He definitely wants that one back. I see a lot of these kids with gloves, and I stressed that over the years. They think these gloves are helping them catch all these extra passes, and they should be practicing with the gloves off and making sure you can secure the ball and then learning to utilize the gloves when it comes to that point. But
anyway, he started running before he caught it, and that'll bring up second down. Pine rolls out, flushed out, little pressure, passes to 4.
Oh, Ludet
nice job to Ludet, making a case for his Player of the Game award. But nice completion, nice roll out by Pine, and again, always impressed by this Pine kid. He's so slick back there. He's poised. Being chased out of the pocket, able to deliver on the run, and nice job, 18-yard gain on the play out to the 39-yard line. So that's where the White Pines Wolverines will move the sticks and take over 1st and 10.
When you talk to the coaching staff with the White Pines seniors, they always have say that what an athlete Garen Pine is, and making things happen. And
39.
Then again, you just saw it, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And there he goes. The ball's on deck again. Hopefully Pine is able to retrieve it, and he does. So a handoff to
about 4 yards.
Buzzino, a little sloppy. Pine able to jump on it and extend this series, but it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
These snaps from the White Pine center, Keegan Dane, have been these are a little bit of an anomaly for him. He's usually money. I watch him practice them at the White Pines practice facility down there, and he's always on the money and helping out the junior kids, and tonight he's struggling a little bit.
They got the hitch out here. They got the man in motion. They got Wislocky with the catch. He's able to make the turn. Nice pick up for the first down. So a nice little operation.
Man
in motion. They just executed over the Steelhawks defense. So nice job to move the sticks again. Also out past the 50 to about the 51-yard line. So
terrific play call there by Coach Robinson.
Absolutely. Yeah, real nice when it works that way too. And he had a man in motion ahead of him, lead blocker, and he's able to get to the corner, pick up the first down, and move the sticks out to the 51. So a nice little march here by White Pines, and that's what the doctor ordered. This is what they need right now at 6:33 to go in the third quarter. So there's Pine. Hurry up offense. Looks like they're rushing it. Dropping back. There's that rollout that they like so much. He's getting in trouble. He's going to throw it away. Throw is intended. And it might be a flag. Nothing thrown there.
Scrambles again. Tries to get it downfield. Falls incomplete.
Throwing to Wislocky again. And actually a nice ball considered the pressure he was under. And
Trying to get to
Wislocky had a chance to pull it down. Incomplete. So that'll bring up.
Yeah, that line's got to give him a little bit more protection than that. You give him a little bit of time, and he's going to pick that defense apart. So, you got to utilize that that arm and that talent.
2nd and 10 coming up. And I like the urgency on us White Pines offense to get up to the ball, maybe catch him sleeping or preserve some clock for later in the game. Looks like he's doing that intentional rollout there, but he's got the man open, get out of bounds.
Nice comeback play there. For
Another excellent play by Pine.
And who is intended receiver there?
Smart play by Neshoba Moore to come back to get the ball.
It wasn't Neshoba
To
Moore.
get open.
Nice job. Another
15
first
yards
down.
to the first
15
down.
yards.
Yeah, he ran him off down the field. He did a little comeback there and paid off. First down again.
And you know what? As well as Busman's been running the ball, they're doing a nice job to pass in this the third quarter here. So, absolutely. So, going to remind you that at the end of the game, we'll be picking our Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie and Team Essentials MVPs, player of the games. They will win a gift card and a T-shirt courtesy of Team Essentials and Wendy's and Sault Ste. Marie. Please make sure you support our sponsors, and we'll have those players of the game for you just at the end of the game. So, pass is incomplete. Got a 1st and 10, so that'll bring up 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Falls incomplete.
Well, we'll see what play call Coach Robinson Wright wants to go with here. You know, they've been super successful on 2nd down, but not having the same success with the first down play. So I'm sure that they want to get to where they can make a couple of more first downs here. They're rolling and make a couple of defensive plays, and they can get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Neshoba Moore in motion, coming back to the left. A little confusion there, but in shotgun, hand it off to Busno with a nice pickup of 4 on the play.
Nice handoff and cut
That'll
back
bring up
against
3rd
the
and 6.
Good for
So
about 4
decision
yards.
time for you, Coach.
Well, I know what I would be
carry.
doing.
Gavin
You know,
Nye
it's
on the
still lots
tackle.
of time in the game, and you don't want to give them the football, but I know Coach Baz was a little bit more of a gambler than his father is, so looks like they're going to go for it again.
So 3rd and 6 on the play from the 40-yard line inside Spear Heights territory. Looking to move the sticks, or are they going for it all? They drop back, nice pass, and they got some pressure. And the ball is thrown. Will they get a flag there? No, they deemed it pass forward, incomplete. On 3rd down, that'll bring up a turnover on downs. Spear Heights take over.
Incomplete, that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had a lot of time there in that pocket, then all of a sudden it just collapsed, and there is a flag on the play now. So
yeah, I think they had a conversation whether that was intentional grounding or not, so it's definitely going to cost them.
And I think that was the right call, in that he didn't have an eligible receiver in the vicinity. A lot of linemen there, but nobody eligible to receive that. So probably a good call on that one, but regardless, it'll either be declined or I guess they'll accept the penalty and move him back, right? But that would give them another 3rd down opportunity, so they might call it just decline it and take over on downs.
Yeah, because it's a spot foul, right? So they're going to take the ball over there. So
Now explain that to us, Coach. Spot foul.
So wherever it's a loss of down, so you don't get to play the down, you take the penalty, and
So after
wherever from he threw the ball from, because he was trying to avoid a sack. If he would have got sacked there, that's where they would have got the ball. So that's what the play is tonight.
Perfect. All right, so Spear Heights Steelhawks with the ball. Coach takes a snap, hands off to And he could be going. Gugliotta with a break outside. He's got some wheels. He's got a chance to take it down the sideline. Takes it all the way
Beautiful
inside
one
the
to
30
get
to about the 26.
around the edge there.
Nice pickup on the play, and that's
Good
where
game,
you
about
see the
25
speed
yards.
kills, right?
Yeah, you know what? He's doing a terrific job running, and all of these big plays are getting outside. So, you know, they have to need some athletes to make some athletic plays on the
Landon
defensive
Surratt,
side of the
number 99,
football
good
here. Not helping themselves by getting sealed off by the wideouts and getting them blocked. So,
Yeah, so this offense trying to get into the end zone for another score. Two backs, Gauthier in the shotgun, takes the snap, and hands off to Russian. Russian, always fun to watch, rumbling forward,
Ty Russian goes
scampering,
right up the middle for about 15 yards to
taking
the
about
first
15
down.
yards inside the 10 to about the 5-yard line. So
another strong performance run there, and making his play on the offensive side of the ball.
So in this drive, Wolverines seeming not to have an answer for it, but inside the 5, anything can happen. Maybe they'll look forward to stripping a ball and making a turnover, stemming the tide here. But this Steelhawks offense looks pretty stout with lots of different weapons. You got Gugliotta running the ball with speed. You got Russian up the middle. You got Dakin and Gauthier calling his own number a few times. And we still haven't seen much of him go on today. He's had a few catches, a few carries, but he's had a great season too. So never rule him out for number 80.
No.
There's
Gauthier
Gauthier calling his own in. He
again.
rumbles in easily.
And there's another flag on the play. I think you're going to get a hold again.
Short game, but we do have a flag on the play.
Oh, crack block. Referee Grev is calling one. I'm not sure if referee Corelli has called the same thing or not.
A few flags
have
on the
an
play. We'll
injury
see if they
time
have 2 infractions or just both saw the same.
So could be a
infraction.
chop block. I'm not sure. I didn't really see the interior. I seen referee Corelli's flag there, and we got a White Pines player on his way off the field, and he was the one that got cracked back. I think so.
And that's
Sorry,
Landon
chop
Surratt
block.
again. So Landon Surratt, the victim of the chop block. That'll go against the Steelhawks, and that'll move them backwards some. So again, maybe there's the break that the White Pines Wolverines needed. Does it look like Gauthier was in easily on the carry? But they'll move that backwards, and with 2:50 to go in this third quarter, the Steelhawks lead the Wolverines 21-7.
Well, we're having a conversation here. The one coach is having a conversation with Coach DeSando, and Coach Bazwa seems to be giving referee Corelli his opinion on what's going on, or trying to get an explanation. That's a pretty serious play. When you do something like that, you can injure somebody. So I'm sure that Coach Bazwa is not happy. You know, Landon Surratt's a big part of the White Pines team, and when you do something like that and seriously injure somebody, that, you know, you got to be careful.
And of course, Landon Surratt coming off of an injury just a week ago, so obviously you want one of your big parts of the defense to remain in the game. And like you say, there's no part in that. You're playing hard, but you know, maybe asking for a potential ejection, but it'd have to be pretty serious for that to happen. And
Yeah. So here we're going to have the call.
the flag.
Chop block against Superior Heights, and another objectionable conduct on White Pines. So
We'll see where they spot that. Those don't
So if I read
offset.
that right, we do have penalties on both teams.
So, as Coach mentioned, chop block against Superior Heights. White Pines with the objectionable conduct, and we'll see whether they walk it off here.
yeah, you know what? I think one of the White Pines kids got upset on that chop block, and I think that's what Coach Boswell was giving his opinion to referee Corelli to make sure that we get that out of the game, right?
Yeah. And we won't even speculate about who's the offender on the objectionable conduct, but we'll see what the referees are going to do, and it looks like they're marching backwards. And they're going a mile, so looks like they're going to assess the 15-yard penalty against the Superior Heights Steelhawks. And That's taken outside the 20, so a big penalty there for
you know what? I really don't know how to understand that one, Scotty. I know that one goes one way, one must have overruled.
After the penalties are applied, it's going to back Spear Heights up about 15
We'll have to get a clarification on that. If we do, we'll share it with you. But as it stands, we got the 21-yard line as starting point for these Steelhawks as they continue their drive. White Pines, maybe, like I said, getting a big break here. Maybe they can make something happen.
Yeah, this was one they've actually baffled me with. Not too often I'm not understanding what's going on here on the play call, but
definitely a head scratcher. But
yeah, you know what?
They're still talking about
usually there's a bit of an offset there, but one was a personal foul, and the objectionable conduct might have came after the point. So maybe they're going to assess that. It's the only thing that I can think of. So one happened during the play, one happened after.
But on an extra point, you could assess it assign it to the next kickoff. But now they're just back in second degree.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get this right. So
yeah,
referee Grubb is having a conversation with the captain for the White Pines team and trying to get an understanding of what the actual result of the calls are.
Like we said, we'll wait and see if we get any more clarification. We'll share it with our viewers, and thank you for joining us on Saultsports.com. Is it second down or first down? One's on the board as one, and
yeah.
So
I do believe it's second down, though.
Yeah,
but like I said, the result in the play wasn't a first down because the markers are in the end zone. So it was first. It was a play from the goal. So
yeah. That much we've sorted out, so we'll just wait to bring to you that as they march now closer to the end zone. So maybe they moved it back and now moving it forward for the White Pines penalty. So again, if we can sort this out, we'll help you.
Well, I think
looks like we're ready to play.
I think we're good to go.
Good to go? Perfect. So as I mentioned, 2:50 to go in the third quarter, 21-7, Steelhawks leading.
Spot the ball, here we go.
And Goche with the ball. The snap, hand it to Russian. Russian's got it. Starts left, turns back right. Still a long way.
Russian gets across the 10.
Long way to go, but he's inside the 10.
Yeah, looks like he's down around the 7-yard line. So third down from the 7 or 8 potentially.
Okay. Now what do you do here? Up 2 scores.
Well, it looks like we got Riverboat Ron in full force again tonight. Coach DeSanda looks like he's going for it. So, you know what? He must be seeing something here. He's got a little momentum, and he's trying to pin White Pines deep. But wouldn't be surprised. Russian's been the workhorse here. He's been getting a lot of the big yards, and they're getting outside. So
there it goes, and it flies to Goche running, but unable to find.
Goche looking to get into the end zone. Ball's a little bit short.
Unable to find Max Schillingford in the corner.
That's a turnover and downs. White Pines will take over.
And again, here we are questioning the coaches while they make the big bucks down there on the field. But that seems like and it worked earlier when they ran to the corner and completed the pass. But I would have thought that if you're not going to kick the field goal, you go and you bring your big dog who's been running, or at least use your speed on the rush with Cuglietta. So again.
Well, they're a little bit country, and I'm a little bit old school rock and roll, Scotty. So, you know what? Both of the calls that not to pat myself on the back, but both of the things that I said were going to go wrong went wrong, and it came to fruition. So,
I hope you don't leave me in the booth alone to go back to coaching. So, glad to have you here. Glad you could join us. And here we go. We got the White Pines Wolverines trying to march. So, Wolverines fortunate and very successful to not be giving up points on that exchange. So
to a flag.
Referee Corelli post foul. Looks like a rough play is going to be the signal. I'm just not sure which team is having the effect. I know referee Grubb's going to give us the announcement here. Objectionable conduct against both sides, so it's a wash. And it's got to be close to first down yardage here, I think.
And again, a little bit of tempers flare, a little bit of emotion in the game. It's still a close game, 21-7, and hopefully these athletes can rein it in and play from whistle to whistle. And
well, if they don't stop with that kind of stuff, they're just going to single one person out, and that's going to could be a costly maneuver for one of them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But that's why we play the game. We love it. It's exciting. It's emotional. And that's Buzzno carrying it out.
Yeah, no other game can you go hit your best friend on the opposing team and get away with it. So you got to love this game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not for the faint of heart. Lots of collisions, lots of high-speed action, and glad you could join us here.
Set up second and
Don't forget to join us tomorrow again as we bring you another heavyweight tilt, both junior and senior versions of the Colts and the Knights, as this might be the last play of the third quarter. Direct snap to, was that?
Some good hard yards.
It was definitely to
Buzzno again?
Buzzno again, yeah.
So was that a direct snap or did he do the handoff?
No, I think there was a handoff there.
Okay, I didn't see that.
And they're going to be about 2 yards short, so they're going to have one more play here for the end of the third quarter, and we're going to see what's going on here.
So the White Pines up on the ball, 0 seconds left on the clock, so this will be the last play barring penalty, and they do a nice job getting loose. Oh, a nice stick by the Steelhawks. We'll see what the spot allows, but I think they might have enough to make it.
Oh, it's going to be awful close.
Oh, sorry, they have to get to the 30, so it'll depend on the spot. And it looks they're just short, eh?
Looks like a half yard short. It's
and
a pretty
turnover on downs. So.
You know what? That's another gamble that they thought they could have made, and unfortunately it worked out against them again. So Lady Luck definitely not shining on the side of the White Pines Wolverines this evening,
and interesting because Keenan Buzzno has been getting those hard yards, minimum 2-3 on the carry. So you know what? It's a gamble certainly, but this one didn't work out for them. Even though for the remainder of the game, Buzzno has been getting those yards and then some. So
you know what? I would have been tempted to run another freeze call there and see if you could get them to jump, and if they don't, then if
you need to practice it one more time.
Those are handy to have, especially with the intensity building up in between the interior line. Somebody's wanting to make a play, and there's been a little bit of bantering going on back and forth, and now White Pines is just giving the ball to the superior Steelhawks at their own 29. So costly gamble. I understand trying to get momentum here, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm a little bit old school, so I probably would have been a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, and Coach, I was just on the break talking to Coach Tucker from St. Mary's, and he said that they have similar plays where they're trying to run the freeze and they do the delays, trying to bring them the other team offside, and it's so hard for them to execute. And in the heat of a game, it's even tougher. Right? 18 out wide, or 16, maybe that's Cuglietta.
Deering with the carry.
No, that is Deering. So.
Yeah, you've been calling that name a couple of times tonight, and this one you missed it.
Finally he gets it, and then Phil back and corrects me. So nice stop on the play.
30.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Yeah, terrific defensive play there by Tristan Hallsworth out there on the far side with Ethan McCorkle, and they made the stop and got him wrapped up for a loss of about 4 yards there. So,
yeah. So that'll bring up 2nd and 13, looks like.
38.
Important defensive stand here for the White Pines Wolverines.
Absolutely. Yeah, they got to turn the momentum somehow to get their way. So, nice pick 6 would be great here.
Oh, that was right through the hands. There was a walk-in, quick pick 6 there.
It's got it. He had it.
That happened so quick.
Went through the hands of 33.
Comes up with
Ty Couture through to Natoba Moore. Or no, that was number 6, was it? Number 8.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't
Natoba
Moore. So through the hands of 33, Ty Couture, and good heads up by Neshoba Moore to pull that down, and they signal change of direction, and the White Pines Wolverines. Did I mention something about a pick 6?
Wow, you know what terrific hands on Neshoba Moore there, to make that play after it goes right through Ty Couture's hands, and Ty was already on his way halfway down the field there if he would have picked that, because there was definitely nobody in front of him.
Absolutely. But a nice momentum switch like I called for the White Pines Wolverines, and they'll seek to trim this lead from 14 points as they try to march down with 10:39 to go in the fourth quarter. So And again, so many great players are stepping up as candidates for the player of the game. He's got a comebacker, and Showa Moore is thrown to and caught at the 37-yard line.
Right.
So
Pines
both a
Neshoba Moore
beautiful
is
rollout by
beautiful
Pine,
catch.
nice
Good for
comeback
12 yards and a first down.
by Neshoba Moore, and that looks to be open clearly as he had a couple of
Tackle by number 21,
receivers he
Daniel
could have gone to.
Yeah, terrific sliding catch there again, showing off them hands.
Yeah.
You know, he was a pretty effective player for the SaberCat team this year during the summer. Got to watch him quite a bit and showing off those great hands again.
Certainly. Got Hallsworth wide out right. Lots of motion in the backfield. They're throwing out to the back flats, but nicely
Quick pass to
defended by
Wysocki.
33 Ty
He's hit
Couture.
almost immediately
Wysocki
by
with the catch, but
Gavin Nye.
Gavin
Tackle
Nye
for loss.
making
Another
the
second
tackle.
down.
Yeah, you know what? They had a missed blocked assignment there. Arthur Vincent was out on the block, and unfortunately the Superior Heights defender got past him, and he wasn't able to get his hands on him to make the block, and going to set them back here for about a 4-yard loss.
That'll bring out 2nd and 14. And if there ever was a time, it's now for the White Pines Wolverines.
Yeah, for sure. That clock's ticking down, and you know they want to get on that board and keep the game close for sure.
Pine rolls out, being chased by 2 defenders, throws it over the top. He's connected with
Pass to
Wysocki out
Dragged a
past the
couple
midfield
downfield before
to
going out of
53.
bounds.
Wow, what a
Beautiful
terrific
job
catch
and
in traffic
Solid 20
there.
yards and a first down for White Pines.
Garen Pine had that right dialed in on the screws.
Yeah, no, Pine delivering that ball nicely.
Colin Fremlin, Chase Meyer.
Hallsworth looks like he might have a cramp. He's taking a knee, and they'll get a little break here.
They have an injury timeout.
All right, so if you're just joining us, we got a little timeout here. It looks like Tristan Hallsworth suffering from the cramps. He's getting stretched out here, and hopefully he'll be all right. 9 minutes to go. Your Steelhawks are leading the Wolverines by a score of 21-7. So while we wait this timeout, we're going to throw a shout out to our corporate champions here on Superior Catholic District School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, freeze frame photos by Bob Davies, Wendy's, Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8 Basketball Academy, and True House Sports Radio. We thank you for our sponsors, and we invite you, if you're interested, to highlight your business on Sioux Sports. Contact us at siouxsports@gmail.com. So, as I mentioned earlier, this is just the start of a great weekend of football. Tomorrow we have St. Mary's College versus the Cora Colts in junior action starting at 4:45 and 7:30 action, 7:30 p.m. for the senior game. So come on down to the field house here at Superior Heights for another great night of high school football. And thanks for supporting our athletes. Bobble the ball, hand off to
Difficult exchange.
Busno again, able
but he does rush
to
for
reel it in and pick
2
up
yards
maybe
before
2
he's
yards
taken
on the
down.
play. Brings up 2nd and 8.
45, Michael Weiss with the tackle.
Seems like Superior Heights is getting a little penetration there from the defensive line, and it's up to White Pines to see if they can scheme up some of that blocking scheme and get somebody blocked.
All right, here we roll out again with Garen Pine being chased down by 20 and 45. He's got a man open. He's got him connected down low, and he gets near
Pine
or out of
scrambles
bounds.
and flips it 20 yards downfield.
Looted again on the catch.
Pass is complete.
So another nice completion. Pine just running for his life. His hair's on fire, but he throws it deep and able to connect with Ludit. And again, Pine doing a wonderful job. We talked about what an athlete he is. And
First and 10.
Dad Matt, Mom Sherry, all great athletes in their own right and great people, but they have a whole stable full of great Pines. You got Gage Pine coming up, and older brother Grayson played hockey with our boys here, and a great family and some great athletes. Even the girls in the family, I should don't remember her name, but there's some great athletes up and down the
back up into
Pine
his hands.
house
by
there.
44, Albert Pro.
Under pressure there, and
Before he unloaded it.
trying to get a hold of
Set up
Pine.
second and 10.
Second and 10 coming up.
Yeah, you know what? He's running for his life behind there. That line's got to get some better blocking going on for him, or they're going to get this drive stalled out. It's they've been getting some momentum and having to make some really good plays, but they're struggling a little bit here on that line scheme.
Yeah. So it brings up second and 11. He comes rolling out again, and he seems to be doing that well. He's going to set, he's going to plant, he's going to go deep, and he's looking for a man open.
And deep had a man.
I think it was lucky if he kept running his course, he might have been under that ball. But nice ball by Pine, just out beyond the outstretched fingers of Wislocky. So looks like he'll bring up third down, but at this point, I think you got to go for it. Or?
Now, you know what? Now I say go for it.
Oh.
You're on this side of the field. You got 7 minutes to go in the game. You have to get something here, right? So.
And worst case scenario here is you turn over on downs and they still have 70 yards to get to score points. So I think at this point of the game, especially the way they've been rolling the clock with the Steelhawks offense marching, you're running out of opportunities, and this might be your best chance. So who do you look for here?
Well, I know who I'd be looking for. Neshoba Moore has been making some terrific catches here. If you look really quick here, he's got a nice slant. He can get the first down easily. The defender's giving him a lot of cushion. But Garen's got to be able to get the ball and have time out to get the ball out of there too, right?
And he's in single coverage, which is nice for Moore, and they're not even looking his way, but he's forced out to the pocket. He's rolling. He's got a man here. Let's see if he can catch it in. In for the touchdown is Mr. Vincent.
Wow.
I nailed it. Vincent with the catch. Number 43. Finally, I was able to call his number, Arthur Vincent, in for a nice ball delivered by Pine. And a little bit of rollout, a little bit of pressure from the Steelhawks.
What an important play for the White Pines deep. Superior Heights has had them bottled in there and making some terrific plays on their end, and Arthur Vincent was able to break free across the line, and that was a pivotal score for them right now.
Nice route. I wasn't watching Vincent on his route, but he got himself open and made himself available to Pine. They had Moore covered, or so far away they couldn't find him. But kick is up and good.
McCorkle's kick is
good with the extra point, and that becomes a 21-14 game. So
we got a football game, Scotty.
We got ourselves a game, so don't go anywhere. The news can wait. 21-14 your score. White Pines just marching down the field, putting up a nice ball. Garen Pine to Vincent, Arthur Vincent on the pass and catch rather, and McCorkle connecting on the extra point, bringing us to a 7-point game. So 6:52, lots of game to go, and obviously White Pines with the momentum, but Superior Heights will get the ball after the kickoff.
Lots of time left, especially in Canadian rules football here, and
6:52 remaining. You could have 3-4 different series, so you can go back and forth several times. But do you kick it deep here and give them a chance to run it back, or do you kick it to an underbelly where Cole Pond is sitting?
Well, personally, it hasn't been getting too deep on these kicks, and you got to get it to somebody that's not going to threaten you on the run back. So definitely keep it away from Ty Russian, and I'd be picking apart, finding one kid that I want to kick it to. So
another script kick like DeVries has been doing all day. He kicks it, but it makes it all the way back. A nice bounce for the White Pines Wolverines, but it's picked up by Mika Cuglietta, and he's out past midfield. He's still free. You got to need some tackling here to get him down at the 52-yard line.
through a couple of
That's
defenders
not
before
definitely what they
eventually
wanted
brought
to see,
down.
but
Excellent run back.
hats off to
Sent Superior up in
Cuglietta there. He's slippery. It's like he's got grease on him.
Was lucky
5 or
with
6
the
people were
tackle.
able to try and tackle him, and they finally were able to bring him down on the 6th try.
Lots of left and right, lots of zigging and zagging, and they had a nice bounce, White Pines did, getting that ball deep, but he's able to chew off about 30 or 40 on the return, out past midfield, and that's going to make the job a little tougher for these White Pines Wolverines, but this is their one chance for the defensive stand that could put them back in this game.
Yeah, they definitely got to stop the run here. They got to stuff this run and to have any chance to get the ball back and not let Superior Heights go down and score and get down two scores.
So Gauthier back to answer for the Steelhawks. He's going to call his own number as he has many times on first down. He's able to make a nice scamper out for a gain of about 7 yards on the play, bringing up a 2nd and 3.
Arthur Vincent was the first person to get his hands on him. Unfortunately, he didn't bring him all the way down, but he slowed his momentum enough that Landon Surratt could get in there and wrap him up. So
nice to see Landon Surratt back in the game after that chop block. So good on him, and like we said, he's a warrior, so he knew he was coming back if there was any chance with even a half a leg. So Superior Heights, after a nice play by Gauthier to gain 7, faces 2nd and 3 with 5:49 to go. Gauthier back in shotgun, takes a snap, ball's down on the deck. He picks it up. Nice job to pick it up. Russian has the ball.
Bad snap, ball comes out. Arthur Vincent.
Oh no, it's Gauthier with the ball.
Yeah, momentum stopped.
They'll set
Third
up
down,
third
big
and 4.
decision for Coach DeSando here. And you can never be wary with Coach McLeod over there on the sidelines. He's always good for one of his patented play calls where he does a fake or somebody's open. So we're going to see if they're going to try and pin White Pines deep and force them to go the length of the field here.
As Chris Berman would say, maybe he'll try a little yoink, yoink.
Yeah, and I'm sure... I'm hoping that White Pines just doesn't give them the free 5 yards here. Let's make them earn it.
Oh, absolutely.
Meyer back to punt.
This is where you're screaming at your line, stay on, stay on. And then they do a nice job, and the ball is snapped, and a nice kick by Cuglietta. Or is that Chase Meyer getting down to cover on that one after the nice kick. And the show more.
There's 15 free ones. That's a poor mistake.
And again,
Cohen
finishing on the tackle, but a little out of bounds, and that's going to cost his Steelhawks a few yards.
He's a run back, but we do have a flag on the play.
Overexcited there, you know, he was far out of bounds, and he kept going through. So, you know, you tell the kids to wrap up and finish your tackle, but that was definitely not necessary. He was out of bounds already. So there's 15 free yards that are going to be tacked on to the end of this run.
And these are those little mistakes that all 4 teams today have made, both in junior and senior, that breathe life into the other team and give them a chance to get back in the game. And that's all that White Pines wanted was a chance. And here they are with 5:16. They can reel off a few big scampers, and maybe Pine can roll out and find his receivers deep. You might see a comeback here. How are the nerves, Dad?
So that's unnecessary roughness.
Mine are
Against Superior Heights.
no issues. I retired a couple years ago, Scotty. I'm cool as a cucumber up here.
You got to be cheering for your son, Noah, and his team. So hoping to get their first win of the season and get on the board here. But they got a little work to do. There goes Pine, still alive, running, scrambling. Can he get to the corner? He beats his man. He's still being dragged down outside about the 37.
Pass, but had nothing doing. He had to run it.
Dropped down by
4 or 5
Nathan
yards
Adams.
before being hauled
Nate
down.
Adams, number 3, with the haul. But nice job of Pine escaping and
with the tackle,
gaining about 6
Pine
yards,
something out of nothing.
bringing up a 2nd and 4.
6 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 4.
Well, that's the only the second time we've seen quarterback Pine there on a get out and got himself 6 yards, so definitely an added bonus there.
Some great legs. He is, been under pressure all day. He's running away again, trying to get loose. Nice job.
To get around.
33 Ty Couture able to
Gavin Nye
snare
gives chase.
Pine and trip him up by his
Actually, Gavin Nye,
Gets
Scotty.
him by the feet for the.
Gavin Nye, 33.
For the Steelhawks, he made the tackle there.
Oh, my bad. Ty Couture is a White Pines Wolverine. So My apologies. Had the right number, wrong team.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a gamble again. Coach Robinson Wright coming out to give them a play call to see if they can do something here. And you know what? This is one of those perfect times for that freeze call that I've been calling for all game, and see if they can get them to jump offside and get 5 more free ones. And but I'm sure that they're getting coached up strong here on the Superior Heights side. And Coach DeSanto is a stickler for details, and I'm sure that he's got his team ready for what could transpire here.
I'm going to play devil's advocate, but why don't you punt it away and get your defense back on the field?
Well, they've been gambling all night, so don't change your philosophy now. That's the.
I wasn't expecting a different answer. I just throwing out the possibilities, but I'm thinking they're going to go for it, and hopefully that Garen Pine's got one more trick up his sleeve, and maybe look downfield. And again, he's got number 8 in Neshoba Moore, great receiver. Hallsworth made some nice catches today. Wislocky also available on the run.
A bit surprised here. Superior Heights is actually almost showing a cover 0. So.
Yeah. And number 8 is chasing down Pine. He's got to get it away fast. He's got the man open. Oh, and it's picked off by your Superior Heights Steelhawks. So first under pressure, looking for Wislocky. Picked off by the defender in the Steelhawks defense.
Yeah.
Nate Adams looks like he's brought the ball down.
Superior Heights will take over on downs.
And a tough break for these White Pines Wolverines. The White Pines the Steelhawks defender almost should have dropped that ball, and it would have been turnover on downs, right? And they would have had the ball a little closer to home. But nonetheless, 47-yard line is where they'll start. And game's not over yet. 4:01 to go.
Lots of time here.
Lots of time for this defense to step up and be counted.
Every time Superior Heights gets in this situation, Gochi calls his own number and gets them about 4 or 5 yards.
On first down, yeah. Let's see if that continues, and it does. And not only does he get out past scrimmage, but over 12 yards for a new first down.
You know, at some point there, White Pines has got to get onto that. Every time on first down, he gets the ball, he runs with it. He's running straight up the middle, too. So they obviously see something in the defensive scheme that's not paying off for them.
First and 10 from the 35 of White Pine.
But you know what, on defense, though, they got to recognize, too, that a lot of these snaps between center and Goche are a little high or a little low, and a couple of them hit the deck. So be alert, be alive. Maybe a turnover or a fumble might come your way. So Goche calls it again. And again, we talk about don't break. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that gives them another 6 yards.
Good positive yardage.
Might have a no. I think Surratt's okay, and he's up on his feet, so no timeout on the play. Just a reminder that Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie and Team Essentials team up with Saultsports to honor the high school's top athlete of the game. Each game, the announcers, we will pick one of the players from each team and they will be awarded a Wendy's gift card and a Team Essentials Athlete of the Game t-shirt. So thank you to our sponsors again. Make sure you support them as they support your athletes. Goche with the snap, hands off inside to Russian. Russian's going to run, and he's going to keep breaking tackles. Good swarm tackling, good group tackle by committee. They stripped the ball.
They took the ball.
Mr. Vincent having himself a day.
Arthur Vincent
Russian trying to go for extra yards. Is stripped by Arthur Vincent. And these Wolverines will not roll over and die.
And White Pines takes over.
So again, a great turnover and as I was saying, I was talking about a fumble recovery, but if it doesn't come to you, you just go get it. And Vincent able to just tear it out of the grips of Mr. Russian, who's trying to gain some extra yards and carrying the ball.
And it looks like the bench is going to get a penalty here. There's a referee, Grev just tossed his up, so this is going to be another objectionable conduct call, I'm pretty confident, and which it is, and against the Superior Heights. So now we're going to add on another
So that's
10 yards to
objectionable
this.
conduct after the whistle against Superior Heights.
Let's hope that's not the same objectionable conduct on the same player. He'll be missing next
Good for a
game.
10-yard
No,
penalty.
I'm
On
pretty
a
sure
vacation,
that's
so.
coming on one of the coaches
That
for
means it'll be
Superior
first and
Heights
10
there.
White Pines
And,
coming 50.
I'm pretty confident it was not Coach DeSando because, his dad was a former official, and I know he's not going to sound off on the referees like that. So
That's definite advantage for the White Pines Wolverines. Garen Pine, I'm taking the bet. He's going to march this team down. He's running for his life again, but he's able to, delivered the ball to number 4.
Pass to Lucas.
Ludit, and he'll want that one back on the game film. But a nice ball delivered by Pine, and Ludit unable to squeeze it, bringing up a second and 10 situation.
got to work on getting those hands out and absorbing that ball in. He hit him flat and square in the hands and wasn't able to secure it, and that would have been 5 free ones there. So
Some of these receivers are better at catching the ball with 2 guys over top of them, crawling their shoulders. But anyway, 2nd and 10. Pine again. Back in coverage, man coming. He has to run for his life. He's got a man, and he's caught it, and he's got a man. Wizlocki is open, and he's carrying it down the sidelines. He's up to the 20, and out of bounds, about the 23-yard line. A beautiful job, and it could have been easily a pick 6 return to the house. Instead, Wizlocki tears it from the hands and able to turn it upfield and get a nice gain out to about the 23-yard line. So there's no die in these Wolverines.
Coach DeSando must be concerned here. He just brought his star quarterback out there to play safety because he was concerned about the play that was being made there. The Superior Heights defender went to try and make the interception instead of playing the man, and it cost him.
Yeah, and that was a play that could have gone either way. That defender was that close to getting the ball. Wizlocki was great to hold on and squeeze that ball, concentrate and pull it in, and here goes Vincent. Let's see if he's got something for us. There's another play by Wizlocki. Oh, ball's loose. Able to return it.
And there's a flag on the far side of the field, Scotty.
And maybe where that came from. Maybe it's a face mask. Or
I don't know, but it looked like
tackler?
maybe they were lined up in the neutral zone. It could have been because it wasn't blown dead, so White Pines was able to get the ball off. That's got to be an infraction potentially against the Superior Heights here. So we're going to see right now from referee Grove.
I thought you were talking about a infraction on the tackle.
So. Oh, it was on the White Pines team. I can't believe that they didn't blow that dead as procedure. So
yeah, another.
He must have crossed. The receiver must have crossed the line before the snap went. So that's going to cost them some yardage going backwards here. So.
That had a nice design on that play, though. It didn't go for a lot of yards, but was lucky able to be out in space there and had a chance with Vincent leading to get some yardage. But obviously it broke down, 2:11 to go, and that'll bring up a 2nd down. And again, an excellent game here. If you've been watching at home, thanks for joining us on Saultsports.com. This has been a great one. It's going down to the wire. Everybody had counted out the White Pines Wolverines except me and yours truly. We're doing a bang-up job here. And stay tuned. We got 2 minutes to go, but it's going to be a great finish. So.
Well, this is definitely 2-down territory for the White Pines team here if they don't get the first down on this play.
And he rolls out. Again, Pine chasing. He's going to cross the line of scrimmage and take it his own call, his own number, and he gets bumped out to the track and field. Track, but great job to gain. Looks like not enough for the first down, but
awful close. Referee Chow's got him right at the sticks there.
Pine.
Let's do ourselves a measurement and stretch this out a little bit. I don't have to go to bed yet.
We'll be lucky to be in bed by 11:30 tonight, Scotty. Way past our bedtimes as us old fellas are.
Remember the days we used to go out about this time, but those days are well behind us. But they're going to look at the spot. Might have a measurement, but I think they're going to be just short. This time I'd like to shout out to a couple of former players of mine, 60 Ethan Wooten, 64 Carter Girardi for those Steelhawks. Giving her all, putting it all out there. And
they're giving him the first down.
And there's a turn of events. So the White Pines Wolverines have got a first down.
with lots of time left on the clock first.
And it's not a first and goal either.
No, first from the 12.
From the 12-yard line. So they spotted him forward, giving him forward progress past the first down, and now Pine is going to roll out to his left. He's going to have to throw across body. He's going to have to put it away. And he's throwing it with nobody there. I'm sure that's going to end up as a flag, but not
Pine
taking the
looks
big hit.
downfield.
And
Nobody there. We
with
have a
first
flag,
down,
a flag
he'll
on
still
the
have
play.
2 downs to bring that ball to the end zone. So
I haven't seen Keenan Busno here on any of the plays. He was fresh back from an injury there. Maybe he re-aggravated something, and they haven't seen him on the field here for this last series.
he's done a lot of duty out here, both on defense and offense. So we could forgive him for being worn out and tired, but I'm sure that if he's able to go, he'll come and help his team push it over the finish line here. So.
Well, we're going to get the signal here from referee Grev. So they're going to pick the flag up. No flag because he was probably outside the tackle box there. So
they're picking up the flag. There's no flag on the play.
Excellent call, yeah. For quarterback to roll out once he gets beyond the tackle box, he's eligible to throw downfield with no penalty for grounding.
Well, important second down coming up here for the White Pines team. See what they got dialed up.
I can tell you I'm on the edge of my seat, but the sheet's gone, and we're just loving this football action. Hope you are too. Pine rolls out. He's looking for a man. He's got somebody in the end zone. Yeah, comebacker for Neshoba Moore just falls at his feet, and it's incomplete. But as you mentioned, it'll be a third down situation. But they'll be going for it as they're down 7 with a minute 45 to go. So just for the sake of the game and the parity in the league, you'd like to see that at least we push to a tie.
Absolutely. These both teams have given us a terrific evening of football, and it's always a shame to see one side go out as the on the losing end. But Superior Heights looks like they've going to make a couple of calls here on the defensive side, and we're going to see what offensive coordinator Wright has dialed up.
Stay tuned. We've got a great finish here, and just a reminder again that tomorrow the heavyweight tilt between the St. Mary's Juniors and the Cora Colts Juniors at 4:45. If that's not enough for you, we're going to pack the card with the 7:30 start with the seniors in the same Cora and St. Mary's matchup facing off. And it's great Thanksgiving weekend. If you're home from university or if you need something to do, come on down to the Fott Field House here at Superior Heights. It's going to be a great night of football. We're expecting big crowds this first place matchup in the senior loop. So Pine rolling out for the White Pines Wolverines. He's looking deep. He's got a good coverage. There's a man across the middle, and he underthrows it to his receiver. Just fell short.
Pines attempt to McCorkle.
And a dejected Garen Pine, after laying it all out on the field, makes his way back to the sidelines. That'll be a turnover on downs.
White Pines hasn't used all their timeouts yet here. It's they're deep in the Superior Heights end zone or field side of the field, and there's still a little bit of time left, and I don't think the door's closed just yet. But we've seen time after time on first down. Gauthier calling his own number, running up the middle. So I'm going to see here if
they got our memo.
White Pines has made this adjustment or not, or they're going to get him that first down. But you're almost at that point where you got to send the farm on the defensive side and hope you get a tackle, right? And for a loss or a strip or something. So.
And everything has happened. We've had a little bit of everything in this game. So stay tuned for the last 140. It's going to be a great one.
40 remaining.
If Coachy doesn't call his own number here, he's signaling out to the wide receivers that he hasn't threw to all night, so I highly doubt that he's throwing to them.
He's not faking you out. Oh, another low snap, tough tumble.
Imagine that. He called his own number again.
And you know what? The big primetime players, they want the ball in their hands, so he's probably arguing with his coach, give it to me, and able to pick up another 5-6 yards. So nice carry by Gauthier. And all they do is need to march it a couple times, gain a couple first downs, and they could probably run out the clock here And let's see if the Steelhawks have the poise, or Goche at least, to let the clock wind down right to before time count violation, and give themselves a chance to move the sticks and call an easy knee to end this game. But no going away for these Wolverines. They're going to come hard charging and look to make a turnover here. Goche looking a little confused back there with his backfield, but hands off. Oh, nice call. Hands off inside, straight ahead. That looks like
Another
it's
decent run.
maybe a yard short. We'll see the spot.
56.
I think he only got
Austin
about
Crowley.
6 on that, so it's going to be.
Couture at the tackle.
Oh, we got another White Pines kid down.
And again, like we said, these guys have been fighting like warriors, both sides of the ball. Some of them working 3 phases, including special teams. So you can't fault them for being a little exhausted, and late in the game, it's tough to bounce up. So hopefully that they're okay. That's number 43, Mr. Vincent, that we spoke about so many times.
Well, you know what? Time for some honorable mentions here, Scotty.
Absolutely.
You can't say enough about Goche as the quarterback for Superior Heights. He's had a terrific run tonight, and Ty Russian had another. Ty Russian had another terrific game, and Superior Heights, we've seen that all day today, even from their junior program. Their running game has been stellar, and it's getting them all a lot of the yards that they needed to get the points on the board. So, honorable mention tonight for Goche and Russian as well.
Well done.
Honorable mention tonight for White Pines. There's been a few of them out there tonight. Keenan Busno, they were glad to have him back. He had a terrific game. Wislocky made a couple of plays along the same lines, and the Neshoba Moors made some spectacular catches along the way. So.
And again, Goche back in the shotgun. He hands off to Russian. Russian looking to get the ball forward for the first down. Needs 3, and they're going to spot him. That might be a measurement, but it's going to be tight. White Pines is looking for the stop. And it looks like they might have it based on referee Chow's spot, but we'll bring it to you. Yes, they are. They got indicated first down with 52 seconds left. So I think one more first down might call it an evening for this one. But again, now it looks like the Wolverines will have to look for a strip or a fumble or interception. I don't imagine that the Steelhawks are going to go to the air to keep it on the ground. Low percentage for fumble and just pound the rock forward as the clock ticks down. But again, a nice, great game by both these teams. They should be both proud of their programs and where those programs are going. One of these teams may surprise some of the big hitters in the senior loop, the St. Mary's Knights and the Cora Colts, who face off tomorrow in a first-round matchup. But don't count these guys out. We got some great athletes.
Yeah, you know what? Terrific improvements from both of these clubs. They're building and building and building, and Coach DeSanto's done a terrific job with his kids and coming on as a first-year head coach for this team. And I know personally, obviously, my son is doing a terrific job with those kids at White Pines. He's got a lot of respect from a lot of them, and they're building for the first team, senior team they've had in 8 years. They're making a difference, and it's only to the benefit of high school football that we have 4-team loop again, and it's a great to see.
Yeah, and you hear so many people talking, fans and coaches and everybody around the loop here is talking about buy-in as one of the key words. And these guys are buying in. These teachers, these coaches are coming in. They're putting in their time. They're asking the kids to buy in, and there's nothing but buy-in. These kids are showing up to practice. They're working hard. They're trusting the process, and the progress is easily seen. And even last year, Superior Heights had let's call them the underdogs for sure, going up against St. Mary's and Cora, and they stuck it out. They had some lean numbers, and they've got some of these kids and some of these athletes come over from hockey, and they come and play, and they've done the buy-in. The White Pines Wolverines starting that program up again after a hiatus, and Coach Bazwa's got them buying in as the whole staff is giving everything they got, and the kids are enjoying it. They see what it takes to be a competitive team, and again, you can see it on the field. The product is there now.
Well, I think we've got about 30 seconds left to go just before this snap. I'm going to give out the players of the game, Scotty, as
Perfect.
you mentioned earlier. So for the White Pines Wolverines, we're going to have to give tonight's honor player of the game to Arthur Vincent. Had a whale of a game on defense, had a strip, had a touchdown. Can't ask for more than that in a football player.
Congratulations, Arthur Vincent, as 16 gets outside. That's Cuglietta looking to make his move. Takes a big hit at the end, but pick up easily the first down.
Hand off to Deering.
18, Nick Deering on the tackle. Another flag late on the play. It might be a hit out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't think it matters at this point. That was another first down, and that's all they needed to seal the game.
Yeah.
And it leads right into this part of the segue where we give the player of the game for the Superior Heights Steelhawks, and the guy that just ran the ball again, who had a terrific game for them. Different level of speed, and it's showing for him is Cuglietta for the Superior Heights Steelhawks.
So again, to recap, Mika Cuglietta for your Steelhawks is your player of the game from Team Essentials, and Wendy's Sault Ste. Marie. And from the White Pines Wolverines, Mr. Arthur Vincent, number 43. Couldn't call him right all day, but he's getting the nod tonight as your player of the game. So again, lots of honorable mentions. Great performance by both of these squads. As I mentioned, we'll be back tomorrow for St. Mary's versus Cora. Glad you could join us here on Saultsports.com and True House Radio. Come on back and join us next game, which is tomorrow for 4:45 for the juniors, 7:30 for your seniors. This one's going to round out here, 21.4 with the Steelhawks with the possession with 1st and 10 from the 42. May simply take a knee or maybe run one more play. And Gauthier takes the snap. He's going to take a knee, and that's going to be enough, I think.
Yeah, they might have to take one more knee, and that'll be the ball game. So,
yeah, so they may be able to roll it out. One more knee, and fantastic hockey, or football match, rather. 21-14, your final score. It's going to turn out the Steelhawks in a great fight versus the White Pines Wolverines come out on top and bring their record to 2-3, I believe. That'll be the last play of the game. All of us here at Saultsports.com. I'm Scott McPherson, joined by Coach Ray Bazwa. We'll hope to see you again soon. Congratulations to these teams on a great game. And thank you for joining us on Saultsports.com.
We thank you.